Last time on Trinity Isle.
Baldia will sort of see what's going on, and he will say to Kretash, I'm gonna go help the injured. If you ever come across a Goliath with a flaming red beard, you let me know. Kretash, in the corner of your room, you see Cassiopeia sit up with a jolt.
Where is the
Ahead of you.
The sound
Ahead of
coming
you.
from the fucking village! Is it from the fucking village?
Bow before Stroud von Zarovich. Later that night, Kretash came into the office, ripped up every piece of paper on my desk, and set it all ablaze, along with his beloved Bonnier. Tell your brother I say hi when you see him, and the door will close.
What?
He will lift his faceplate, and you will see the face of Master Toe, sat on a horse in front of you.
You?
How are you still alive?
Prior to him getting in, so an hour and 15 minutes of standing in the line, that's when it happened. The mobile app for his bank decided it was going to go on maintenance, so I couldn't pay for anything. I couldn't even pay to get in the front door, and I had to walk home.
No! That sucks! Hello there.
Hello.
I have been pissed off all night.
It's alright. I'm sure I'll be able to get it out of you by the end of the evening. Good evening.
You're gonna make it worse, you bastard.
With murder, hello.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 12 of Trinity Isle. How are we all doing?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited too. The second ever bonus episode. So again, we can thank the cast for filling in this gap in our week, and
You're welcome.
and giving me more hell to write, because oh my god, writing this episode's been difficult. But we are here. We're here.
This is saving me from Minecraft.
You and I both.
No.
So,
You and I both having
yeah.
trouble writing stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh god, music glitched out. It's fine, we sorted it. But let's start it off as we always do by going through the cast. From the top, we have Takumi, the human fighter, played by Shadowblade 312.
Hello, that is indeed I. Thank you so much for joining us on this second ever bonus episode. Hope to see you around and enjoy the show.
We have Kretash the Cold, played by our Dark Elf wizard Malachi Gaming.
Hello, hello.
We have Seelia, the Sun Elf Half Elf Bard, played by the Trinity Isle artist DelphiniumRai.
Howdy, howdy.
We have Wa Short
We
Temper,
spoke about this.
the human paladin warlock, played by the TheMrWa.
Hi there.
It's wired
I'm your
to
resident
swipe.
full-time Minecraft speedrunner.
We noticed.
And we have Cassiopeia, the Arakocra druid, played by TheBarinade.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be back as your resident Minecraft speedrun hater. I'm here to hate on Minecraft speedrunning for all
Yes!
Well,
I knew you'd jump on the fact I stole your joke.
we know what PvP is gonna happen tonight. Then, right? Speaking of
No.
Mr. Wa, would you like to do our rapid recap today?
Yes, of course. Today we are going to be joining our adventurers as they make their way to Gaidanus. The after effects of the fight with the orcs had led tensions in the camp, and tensions even more so between Masato and Takumi. The adventurers were given a choice of what path they wished to take, whether they were to serve under Riffic for a pardon, go to Gaidanus for a pardon, and I can't remember the third option, but there was a third one.
Pray for a pardon, basically.
Pray for a pardon, that was it. That was the one. Also as well, Cassiopeia has spent her time creating what she believes to be a bomb from ale and bowls.
Oh yeah, you know it.
And Captain Riffic is trying to ease tensions with the orc factions. Also as well, Seelia had some night terrors. And who knows what may come from that. And that leads us to today's epic episode of Trinity Isle.
Thank you, Mr. Wa. And we join our adventurers as they are getting ready to enter the cart, led by Master Toe and his glowing horse. But the question that will start this off is: there are 4 spaces in the carriage, and there's 1 free space next to Masato. Who wants to sit next to Masato?
I'm sitting next to him.
I figured you would, but I wanted to offer the question.
I have one question. Rithik, has he gone already?
Oh,
Or is he
he's
still...
gone. He's gone.
Yeah,
still
he's gone.
Wonderful.
Okay. Well, you want to say something?
I'm actually, I would have actually looked at Takumi and gone, I think you should sit next to Masato.
Yeah,
You guys have some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we can roleplay that. Alright, so your character looks at me and says that.
Yes.
I will nod my head, and I'll say, thank you for understanding. I think I better know how to converse with him after our first talk or two.
And from what I understand, going in with a bit more of an open mind may do you some good.
I completely intend to.
Excellent. Cassiopeia,
Yes.
are you wanting to join us in the carriage, or are you wanting to fly overhead?
Are those my only 2 options? May I steer the
Yes.
carriage?
No.
Okay. I will fly on ahead.
Okay. I'll get into the carriage.
I'm gonna send Crowley with Cassiopeia. I'm gonna let him fly together.
Okay.
We're bonding.
You to your shoulder flies from Seelia's shoulder. Your crow, half majestic, feathers sleek and shining in the sun. The other half exposed flesh and bones, with an eye missing from its socket. And it will see Cassiopeia as you sort of go into the air and begin your flight, and he will immediately fly off and follow you. Or she, sorry. It's a she, isn't it?
True.
Yeah, I apologize.
Can I attempt to interact with her at all?
Yep. Yeah, go for it.
Certainly try.
I wanna ask, who are you? What are you?
It will say nothing, I do believe.
Silence, I see. A bird of mystery.
In fact, Kretash, I will let you DM this part with Crowley.
And it will repeat a bird of mystery in your voice.
I respect that.
It's just gonna nod at you.
Okay, that's it. Kathy was not gonna say anything else.
Okay. Takumi, you will climb into.
Wait.
This... Oh, yeah.
There's one thing I want to do. I'm sorry. Can I perceive things while I'm out here?
We will do that in just a moment. And I will be
Okay,
feeding you information through your travels.
My
as
favorite
well.
food.
Okay, wonderful.
So
I actually know I debate that.
I was going to say crackers, but you know.
Crowley has crackers.
So, Kretash, Seelia,
Sorry.
you will see as Takumi climbs into the seat next to Masato, who will not bat an eye, and you will see what enter this carriage. It's more of an enclosed one. It's not fully exposed to the elements. There is like a little doorway that you would go through, but there is a large hole so you can communicate with the people in the front. What do you two want to do?
Going to sit down in the carriage. After looking after, like, first when Crowley flies off my shoulder, I'm going to look after her and see where she goes, and then I'm gonna just go inside and sit down.
Do you do the same, Kretash?
Whereabouts is the last remaining seat? Like, who would I be sitting next to?
You have a choice of sitting next to Wa or Seelia. Seelia and Wa sat opposite each other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit next to Seelia. I'm gonna look at Seelia. I'm gonna go. I will not be able to see or hear. If something happens, shake me.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend my time looking through Crowley's eyes.
Okay. You sort of feel this not familiar but welcoming energy swoop over you, similar to how you would enter a trance to regenerate your energy. But instead of darkness and void and dreams being what welcomes you, what instead welcomes you is this sensation of wind blowing through your hair and over your face. You have this sort of feeling of this nippy breeze going across you. And soon an image in your mind appears, once small and blurred, soon expanding to be the surroundings. The war camp, the lake in the not so distant horizon, and Cassiopeia soaring next to you. Seelia and Wa, you will see as Kretash's eyes sort of almost glaze over entirely, becoming just white orbs in his face. And his motion will be still, silent, not even a twitch in the fingers, as he seems to meditate somewhat. And a few moments later, you will feel the carriage begin to shift, and you will hear this sort of light snapping sound as Master Toe flicks the reins and the horses begin to move. And you sort of hear dirt being kicked up. And it is not long, you are making speed and on your way to Gaidanus, capital of the plains, city of the sun. And the floor is now open to all 5 of you.
I'm just gonna shut my eyes, lean back, and just breathe.
Okay. Very nice. You feel yourself relax. You feel yourself slow down. And you sort of notice the small sounds around you, the turning of wheels, the sound of hooves on the earth, the occasional creaking of wood. And, you know, you'll hear the occasional flap of wings from above. Takumi, Master Toe will turn to you. So what's your plan?
Well, my plan is we'll get this hearing settled, and once we've confirmed that our fellow party member is in the clear, we will begin making our way eastward. Our party has other things to be looking for, other things to fight for, defend. Everyone has their own threads that we're all following together.
You were coming to find me. What are the others doing on Trinity Isle? It's not exactly the kind of place you go to for a holiday.
I'll say as much as that all of us were drawn here, as you just said yourself. I came here to find you, but if you'd like to know more about them, you should speak with them.
He'll sort of shrug his shoulders and turn. Seelia and Kretash, you two are sort of sat with your backs to the front of the carriage, so he will make direct eye contact with Wa. What's your story, Paladin? What are you doing on the island?
Well, I came here to get away. There's only so many times a soldier can fight a war. But it seems my journeys have led me back to my roots. I have family somewhere. And once we're done with this, I suppose I should go and find them. I thought I'd left it all behind. But the past has a horrific way of coming back to meet you.
And you, half-elf? What's your story?
I came to change sites, explore a little bit, see the world. To hopefully meet more fellow human people.
Looking to explore your human side. I can respect that. And what about your elf friend?
He... Sorry, I got distracted.
Shiny.
No, I'm damn it. I'm not I'm not sure, actually. I think you best ask him yourself, but and I'm going to put my hand on Kretash's and squeeze it lightly as a way to
Kretash,
hopefully draw.
as you feel yourself sort of soaring through the sky, you'll sort of feel this light pressure on your side.
Yeah, I'll come back. Okay. Yeah.
And as you do, the sort of sensation of wind going past you and rushing over your skin fades, and it takes you a moment to blink and sort of focus your eyes, and you are back in the carriage. And you'll feel Seelia lightly squeezing your hand, and while sort of just sat there looking at the two behind you. You having a nap there, Elf?
Just the opposite.
Well, I was just curious what you're doing on the island.
Change of scenery. Change of pace.
On that, you and I can agree then.
And on that, I'll disappear back to Crowley.
Alright, and you feel the same sensation once again. And you sort of, the sky will return to you, the feeling of wind, and again Cassiopeia flying next to you. And then,
And what brings you here, Takumi? Oh my god. What brings both you and Takumi here, of all places? I know he was...
well, mine was
looking...
simple contract. After I left the Harpers, I needed new work, needed new lifestyle. So I went to Neverwinter. I took up one of the jobs there. Had to capture some of these Yuan-Ti. Vicious bastards. And one had been brought to Lady Deathbane of Trinity Isle. So I paid to have him transported on the charter. Higher fee, of course. Took him straight there, and Lord Dormir was waiting for me. I gave him the prisoners, worked with him for a little while, and he offered me an oath to protect him, his city, and his people. I took it, and here I am. Been serving with Rithik and Commander Caldera ever since.
That's interesting.
I like to live an open lifestyle these days. I haven't got many secrets. What about you lot?
You
Oh. Yep.
you say you went to Neverwinter. You must have done this before you attacked the rest of us back at base.
No, I went straight there. Admittedly, I had a little help getting down the road, but it didn't take me long to get here. About a week after I'd left you lot, I was taking my oath. And now here
So that's
I am.
how it went.
Told you, Takumi, live a simple life. What about
You're
you?
telling me to live.
How long did it take for you to catch up to me? Before you knew I was here?
Seeing as the disaster you caused back home was about a month ago, I'd say it took me about a week or two to find out where you were. I told everyone else, and I got on the charter, got right here looking for you.
You might call it a disaster, Takumi. What I did was nothing compared to what Cryovane did. Yeah, I'll admit, I killed people that day. But I only had one target. The rest came after me. They didn't give me a choice. I had no option to show them mercy. And yeah, you might not agree with what I did. It might have been an extreme. But I stand by my decision. It was the right thing to do.
Your target was Master Hanagata? Is he the target?
Yeah. It was meant to be quick and quiet. But the bastard had scouts. Watching his every move. I took him out and I made it painless. If that will give you any sense of mercy. Then they came after me. I ran. I ran for hours. And I only killed when they gave me no other choice. That's the way we were taught, Takumi. Relentless. You might not see it the way I do. But that's because you're still seeing the world through his eyes. Not your own.
I see. Was there anyone helping you? Mass goons? If any, who were they? Where did they come from?
They were nothing to do with me. I don't know who they were. But they were a distraction.
Yet they helped you in that case.
I didn't ask for their help. Any more than your elf friend asked for our guys' help when the dragon was hunting him. And yeah, I heard you lot talking. There's multiple people involved. In the old Harpers in Cryovane. Stop fighting with me, Takumi. We're meant to be on the same side.
I'm not trying to fight with you, I just want to talk to you. As you can tell, I'm not being as confrontational as we were just a little bit ago. There's a lot we need to talk about, and now's a good time. You haven't seen me throw a punch at you ever since I saw you.
Your words always hurt more than your fists.
There's a lot of us that can say the same for you, but now's our chance to be different. I can say as much, no, I'm confident you and I may have been wrong about each other. You know how you said just a little bit ago that I need to loosen up, I need to not be so high-strung as a warrior. When we were heading, when all of us were heading to the river earlier this morning, yeah, I may have been stupid, but when we were walking, one of the guards was like, "Hey, was this dead body? Does that have something to do with you a lot?" And I just stood there, trying to look surprised. Just, yeah, I get it was a dumb thing to do, but thought I might just have some fun with it. I can loosen up. I can try to. One can say that you might be wrong about me, and I will admit, I think I may have been wrong about you as well. Yes, you've done something you can't take back. You killed him when he was a father figure to you two. He was to Mari, Shuji, everyone else. To me, especially. And when I was coming after you, I thought you just became evil. I thought you just turned into some sort of villain, but now that we've spoken, it's a lot more gray than the full black I thought things would be. We were wrong
May
about
I
each
ask?
other, and just because I don't agree with what you've done doesn't mean I can't try to understand you. So I'd like to know your point of view on things, which I will get to, as I will turn and look at Seelia, seeing as I think I just heard Seelia say something.
Yeah. I was going to ask Masato, uh, what what did this person do for you to kill him?
I disagree with the way he ran things. He was a traditional man. He wouldn't adapt to the new world, and people were dying because of it. And you say he was a father
Hmm.
figure, but I thought, Takumi, that fathers were meant to be proud of their sons. And he never
Was he
made it
not?
clear that he was proud to me.
He didn't?
I was never good enough for him, Takumi. He's always comparing us all to you. You,
What?
the one who was going to take over from him one day. Takumi this, Takumi that. But now, here, with Dormir, he respects me for who I am. He gives me respect, he gives me honor, he listens to me. Maybe he'll do the
Well,
same for your friend.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. But nevertheless, he's just one person. What about the rest of us? Shuji, it wasn't too long ago. You, I, and Shuji, we were the trio. We were out there fighting together. We were the best. Shuji, you and I both inspired him to fight with us. You knew him for much longer, but we both inspired him to not stop being such a coward, to teach him, help him, show him that if we're to protect our home, then he has to fight for it as well. He took up the armor, took up that magical blaster that's with his gear, and fought alongside us. He looked up to the both of us,
As far as the old
and
man
so
was
did everyone
concerned, that was
else.
all you. All of that was you in his eyes. I had nothing to do with it. I never got a fucking thank you from that
From
old
who?
man. And where did inspiration get Suji, eh? He's frozen like the rest. The only good I've ever done, really, is here on Trinity Isle. Because I
See,
got to
that's
live
something
life my way.
you and I can both agree on. Even with the things you did, both of us still want to fight for good. We still want to defend innocents that are being attacked or being threatened.
But you want to do it his way. Not your way. That's what you don't see. You gotta
All right,
let
well,
go of the past.
you've been saying this for quite a while now. You said you did what you did because you thought that was what the best thing was for the both of us. Let's say for this question you had me convinced. What would your advice to me be? How should I be different in your eyes than him?
Lose everything that ties you down to the old harpers. Start anew. That's what I did. I burnt my old armor. Destroyed it. For this new set. I found new people. You're already halfway there. You got this lot,
I do.
but you still wear their
I'm going to
clothes.
be looking visibly uncomfortable, by the way, just because from my understanding, from what I'm overhearing, is that this person's killed an innocent. So I'm looking visibly uncomfortable.
I mean, what innocent? It was literally a higher up commander of some sort, by what I understand. That was getting innocent people killed. That's what we just heard. Like he was getting people killed. the person who
There's a
was
difference
killed
between
was
getting people killed and killing them, though.
We're gonna take a moment. Whilst we all simmer over that, Kretash. You want to communicate?
Cassiopeia, you're gonna hear this weird noise come from Crowley.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be Kretash's voice, but it's gonna be a bit distorted, almost hazy, as she says to you, if you see anything, tell me, I will tell the others.
You mean anything noteworthy?
Anything that could be a problem for us.
All right. I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you.
And with that, can I perception check to see my surroundings? I want to see if there's anything nefarious going on that I can keep tabs on.
That would be investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah,
Okay,
if you're actively looking for things that could be a danger, that would be investigation. If you're sort of just doing a more general look around, that would be perception.
All right, I'll pull out my magnifying glass
a-
and my top hat and my monocle, and I'm ready to do some investigating.
We're not going to see anything if he's going this deep.
Alright. Let me know.
Whoa, it's a nat 1. Can't see this far away.
Oh no!
So, Barinade.
Run into a
Barinade.
Run into
There
a
it is.
No, Barinade.
There it is.
You actually at this point are flying into a very low drifting cloud, and you see even less than you would have if you did not see this cloud coming, and you're actively flying into it. And you feel yourself getting incredibly cold, your wings are getting ever so slightly dampened, and you see fuck all.
Alright, I'm going to turn to Crowley. There appears to be a great mist.
Crowley's gonna do an investigation of a check of her own because obviously,
sure.
I feel like Crowley.
And because you are looking through Crowley's eyes, you will deal it with their thing.
Yeah, that'll be my investigation check.
Yeah, but it will not have the disadvantage from sunlight because it's not your eyes.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Nice.
Yeah, he said you're using Crowley's lock for this, right?
That's only for perception. I'm doing investigation anyway.
No, it does. Doesn't it also affect investigation when it's your eyes in direct sunlight?
Nope. It's only on my character sheet. It is only putting a disadvantage on my perception.
All right, well then go for it. I thought it was both.
It would make sense if it was both. Honestly.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It would. It absolutely would. Ooh, that is better. That is a 23. Wait, 19.
Oh.
Yeah, 23.
I will say as much. You don't see anything in your immediate area. There's a lot of you do notice like wildlife, a lot of wildlife. You see a few wolves hunting, and you see like little beasts, but they're sort of avoiding the main road. You are going into a little bit more of a foresty area, and the road does begin going into a thicket of trees. In the very far distance, you can see little points on the horizon where you can presume that would be the towers of Gaidanus. Still a ways away, but you with Crowley's eyes, you can see far. And as you sort of pay a bit more attention, the road ahead does look a little bit worn. You do see sort of the marks of another horse that has ridden that path. You can't tell the age. You'd have to go down and investigate that more specifically, but you could tell that this road has been walked on somewhat recently.
Yeah. So, the first thing I'm going to do, and I will be doing this simultaneously between both. Everyone in the carriage will hear me talking, and Cassiopeia, you will hear Crowley speaking to you.
Okay.
And I will say, we're coming up on a forested area. I see tracks leading, semi-recent tracks leading into the path along the forest. And Cassiopeia, that is a cloud.
That would explain the great mist.
and I'm going to send Crowley down to investigate these tracks because I'm curious. I need to know things.
Can I go down as well? I'd like to follow Crowley.
Yeah, you can do. You can both.
Oh, look at
investigate
the
these
girls
tracks.
bonding together.
So, if you're investigating the tracks, roll on me nature.
Nature.
Nature. I apologize for those who can hear my dog.
Okay.
That's okay, Zephyr, I forgive you.
But not the
that's
dog.
That's a 16.
I got a 10.
10 is enough. You can both identify that these are horse tracks, very much so. Not wild horses. They do have horseshoes on them. But Kretash,
Okay.
only you can identify that these tracks are from either this morning or last night. You can't get a specific more specific time frame, but you know it was at least after sundown yesterday. And they have been going up and down this pathway several times, and from the looks of it, the tracks go on for a while. So you can kind of get the idea that whoever this was, they were going up and down this forest road a very long time, for several hours last night. Or this morning.
I can't discern exactly when. And again, Cassiopeia will hear this. Everybody in the car will hear me saying this. I can't discern how old specifically these tracks are, but it's at the very oldest after sundown last night. But these tracks, these have been used a lot. Somebody has been searching for something or traveling quite extensively along this road very recently.
Hold on. You said this area up ahead is frozen over?
Forest. Not
Forest,
frozen.
okay.
Not frozen. That
Okay,
would be,
it
that would
just
be something
sounded like
entirely
it's-
different. Yeah, forest.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
just-
Alarm bells.
Yeah, it's cryobane.
I must have misheard it. Forest. Okay.
Kretash, you see a dragon. You do not see a dragon.
No!
Yeah, no, forest.
Excuse me.
area.
I misheard
No,
it.
it's okay. It's
We're
alright.
not in a dungeon.
Okay. Hearing this, I will look at Masto. I will say, let's just put a pin in where we were talking just now. This path that you've taken to and from Gaidanus, would you know anything about this? Has there been other traffic around that area?
Sorry, I'm having to deal with something at the moment.
Okay.
Can you repeat that, Shannon?
Alright, having heard what Kretash has relayed about the information, I will look at Masato and say, let's just put a pause on our conversation there for now. Would you know, on this route that you've taken to and from Gaidanus, would you know anything about these other tracks, other foot traffic around that area? From what Kretash is saying for us?
I mean, I wasn't told of anything specific, but there's a chance that it was a local guard, maybe a hunter, but nothing on record that I've been told.
Can Kretash hear this as well? I presume so.
Everyone in the car can hear this, and yeah, Kretash,
Yeah.
like, if you're sort of bouncing in between Crowley and yourself, you would be able to hear it. You're muted.
Of course. No, I can't hear a thing.
Okay, so yeah, no, Kretash.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
I'm still looking through Crowley's
Yeah,
eyes. I
okay.
can speak freely while looking through Crowley's eyes, but I can't hear or see a thing.
Okay, so
Okay.
there you go.
Think it could be anything suspicious? As I ask him again.
We'll keep our eyes open as we travel the forest.
Might I recommend that we take a short stop and just take a closer look at these tracks?
If that's really what you want to do, then we sure can. I figured you
I
guys
feel
want to get to Gaidanus as quickly as possible.
I feel that given the circumstances of everything that's been happening in Ocean's Edge and the issues that you've got with the goblins at the moment, it would be wise to try and ascertain what may be ahead. If it seems to be nothing of importance, then we lose, half an hour? Whereas if it is something of importance, it could cost a life.
He's right.
Alright. Sure. Can do. And you'll sort of feel as the cart is ever so slightly pulled to the side of the road. Cassiopeia and Kretash, through Crowley's eyes, you will see the cart slow and then come to a stop. And while Seelia, Takumi, Kretash, if you return to your body, you are free to exit the car, as you will see Master disembark.
Yep,
I will disembark with him.
I will exit the car, and I will go straight to where one of the tracks is and look closely at it.
I'm gonna stay. Cause I assume I would have felt Seelia move. I'm gonna stay in the car.
I'm not leaving.
Oh, you haven't moved?
I'm not leaving.
So far, Warren Takumi the only ones that disembarked.
Oh, so then at the moment I still have no idea. But
squeeze on your hand. Like I'm gonna, like I've been, yeah. I'm just, as I've been standing there, I'm just gonna squeeze your hand again.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. In that case, I will come back and see what's up, Seelia.
They're gonna go and check out the tracks. They think something might be going on.
All right. That's okay. I will keep an eye out with Crowley, and I will head back to Crowley Vision.
Is that the Netflix spin-off of the Disney Plus show?
Okay, so everyone has left the cart?
Takumi and Wa have disembarked with Master. Cassiopeia is still in the air. Kretash is remaining in its meditative state.
As I'm walking, I will just turn back a bit and just speak in however loud a voice I need to so that Seelia can hear me. We're off to investigate. Let us know if you need anything or if any trouble comes up.
Yeah. I have a question when it comes to like the Kretash thing. Like, can't he also can he only perceive what Crowley perceives, or does he have like physical?
He has full sensory connection to Crowley apart from touch. Touch is still very much Kretash's thing.
Okay, but
I was gonna say, so how that works is, as far as Kretash in his current state, he is blind and deaf. He cannot see anything. He cannot hear anything. He can still feel everything around him. He can also, I believe, feel everything that Crowley is feeling. However, I believe he has full sensory connection with Crowley.
Yeah, but like,
you have
by
the
what I'm
spell in front
aware
of me, so.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, my whole thing is that I was curious whether if he had direction Kretash while he's going around with like Crowley, can I just pull him around outside with
No.
me?
Yeah.
Like,
Can you?
Yes.
Would that not affect concentration?
That would, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That would affect your concentration on the spell.
No, it's not. I'm not concentrating on a spell.
No, but you
No,
are.
you have to concentrate to be. Concentrate to be off.
So when you are perceiving through the eyes of your familiar, that is concentration.
Yeah.
I do not believe so.
Because
like I can still walk around. I can be dragged around. I can be guided around.
yeah, that's the thing.
Like, if she wants to physically
around.
guide me around, like I can still actively speak. I can still actively move around within my body. I just can't see or hear anything. Bear with. Where is it?
Actually, I think he's right. I don't think it is concentration. Looking at it.
Additionally, you can see. You can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears. Okay, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. That's in combat. Gaining the benefits of any special senses that familiar has. During this time, you are deaf and blind with regard to your own senses. That's it.
Okay, I'll allow it then.
Okay, because I very much so would not like to leave Kretash alone in a cart, and I would also not like to be too separated from the group. Because this is like a really splitting up is a really bad idea right about now.
I mean, the cart shouldn't be that far away from the tracks anyway, but yeah. But
We
yes,
don't know.
I believe you can absolutely guide me.
Yeah, how far away are the tracks from where the cart is currently?
I mean, the tracks are all along the road. You're in the
yeah,
forest.
so
at this point, so
we're only off the cart. We're not anywhere far away from the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just stepped foot on the ground, and I say that like as we're close.
Okay, so before he zaps back, I'm gonna like tell Kretash like we're like you're not gonna stay here alone. Let's go to the others, and I'm just gonna like grab him by the hand and like pull him up a little bit. And you can still respond because you haven't gone back yet.
Yeah. Well, I'll sort of say I'll like lead the way in, and I'll go back to Crowley. I want to keep an eye on. I want to keep an aerial view on everything, basically.
Yeah, and I'm gonna join the others while guiding Kretash with me.
Alrighty, and then while Takumi, since you two have gone to investigate the tracks, both of you roll me survival.
As a member of the
Awesome.
military, would I get advantage on this?
No, not.
Because I'd be checking to see if they are tracks from military. Or
No,
guards.
well,
No?
the thing is,
Okay.
they've been identified as horse tracks, so you have no idea whether they are traveling in military formation or anything like that. If you knew that they were traveling in military, yes, you would. You don't know that. As far as
Okay,
you're aware,
well, I
this
rolled
is
a 10.
just the horse. Takumi, what did you get?
Yeah, I got 13 plus 4, 17.
Okay, so what you can identify the same as Kretash did. They've been going back and forth quite a lot through this forest. Takumi, as far as you can tell, the freshest of the sets of tracks are going down the road in the direction of Gaidanus to the north.
So the freshest are going towards Gaidanus.
Yeah, the same direction you guys were traveling.
Okay. I will observe this. I will turn and look at everyone, and I will say, the tracks heading towards Gaidanus, these are the most recent, the most fresh, the most new.
Hmm.
Masato, was there anyone who went up ahead back to Gaidanus before we did?
Like I said, nothing was on the reports. This could be anyone.
Could be anyone indeed.
I'd like to call Crowley, sorry. Can't remember which one was right. Down and hope that Kretash will hear the bird. The bird will hear through Kretash to come down.
The other way around. It's the other way around. Like
Yeah,
it can't
Yeah,
hear.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
yeah.
just-
Kretash can't hear.
Yeah, I'm addressing the bird, but I know you can hear through the bird.
Yeah. So again, Kretash, since it is Crowley, you have full control over this situation.
Yeah. Well, so where are Cassiopeia and Crowley at the moment? Oh yeah, no, Crowley went back up. Yeah, so yeah, Crowley will
Cassiopeia is following behind Crowley, by the way.
Crowley will lower,
Mhm.
but stay probably within like 15 foot away
Yeah.
and sort of
Can you
hover and stare at you.
I don't suppose there's any chance you'd be able to backtrack just to see where these tracks originated from, back the way we came from.
I'll
Can I
send
too?
Crowley.
Oh, sorry.
I'll send Crowley 100 feet behind us, because that's as far as I can. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I can control further. No, I'll send Crowley to go find the end and then come back.
Okay, you're going back the way you came.
Yes, back the way we came from.
Okay, I will send you what Crowley sees.
Wonderful.
This should give us some sort of idea of where these tracks originated from. If they were nearby, we should have seen them near the campsite. One of the guards should have been alerted.
That's the plan.
Low-key waiting for him to say that they started like 5 foot behind us. We only just noticed. Oh, so yeah, basically exactly what I said, Zephyr. We have.
I've given you everything again.
I'll say this. I'll say this out loud. The tracks go to the edge of the forest, but double back. So we haven't actually we've only just got to the forest, I think.
Yeah, well, you are about 100 feet into the forest.
We're now about 100
yeah,
feet.
so you guys were discussing for a little bit before you pulled over about whether you wanted to or not, by which point you had entered. So, literally on the edge of your sort of the range of which you can meld yourself with Crowley is the edge of the forest. And it is at that point where the tracks start doubling back.
Can I do detect magic as a ritual?
Yep, that will take you 10 minutes to cast, right? As a ritual, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
It says up to 10 minutes, which, again, but yeah. So, it is basically...
How do you prepare this ritual?
I mean...
If it requires material, you can use one of your instruments as that material.
Yeah, no, it's, what did somatic mean? Like, gesture?
Yeah, hands.
Yeah,
hands, gestures. Feet. If you want to flavor it like that, I'll allow it.
The casting time is 6 seconds.
Yeah, but that's if you're not using it as a ritual.
No, that's as a ritual.
Is it?
Oh, I think it can...
The duration is
magic,
10 minutes.
yeah.
The duration is 10 minutes. The casting time is 1 action as a ritual.
Oh, okay. Then so okay. Damn. Okay. So
Awesome.
I am going. Great. I am going to make a circle with my free hands and kind of because it's technically it's a range in a 30 feet
radius around you. Yeah.
Radius around me. So I'm gonna do a circle, and then I'm gonna do upwards.
And tell me what specifically you detect.
Presence of magic, generally.
What
if you
do you identify?
Magic, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in this area that bears magic, and you learn the school of magic, if any.
Cool.
Roll me charisma. Not charisma, sorry, arcana. Roll me arcana, because I was thinking bard, but yes, roll me arcana. Because...
I am bard, but yes. Okay, yeah, arcana. 7.
Yeah, no, you don't pick anything up. So, with a 7, no, I'm afraid.
Alright. Well, fuck.
I will... I presume all of us can see you casting this as a ritual.
But I have a
question.
Surely she would still find the duration. She still feels presence of magic.
Well, trust me here, because there is not currently presence.
Right, okay.
I can't say anything without breaking narrative.
All right.
Yeah.
I will just ask
there is
Seelia
nothing in your 30-foot circumference that triggers a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to send Crowley stealthily ahead of us 100 feet.
They will have to roll stealth.
That is fine. Now, do I roll...
Off of Crowley's stat block.
I roll, yeah.
Which would be dexterity.
Yeah, I'm just gonna find a... Because apparently Legends.
Whilst he's doing that, the only reason I was saying it, Zephyr, was because surely she'd detect Masto's horse.
That's not. That's been dispelled when the cart
Oh, okay.
stopped.
I didn't hear that, so my apologies.
Takumi will just ask Seelia, did you detect anything?
No, not really.
Okay, its modifier
Hmm.
is +2.
No magic in the area.
Oh, so same as my modifier. 14 for stealth.
And now roll perception with Crowley.
Perception with Crowley.
So I
Now,
believe-
is that my modifier because I'm still looking through Crowley's eyes?
yes, without the disadvantage.
Without the disadvantage. Okay, so hang on. What's that? Yeah. Oh! That's good. That's 20.
All right, I'll message you. That
22.
that beats the DC I set, so I'll message you.
Okay. Are you able to tell me how far?
You cannot see because of the treetops.
Okay. The tracks veer off to the left, further down the trail.
Masato, what's to the left on the trail?
More forest, as far as I'm aware. This forest goes
Just-
for a couple of miles.
There be any reason for for a guard or a patrol to go that way?
Not guards,
To your knowledge.
but if it's a hunter, maybe they found game.
Clarification.
Yes.
Zephyr. Crowley is 100 feet away
Yes.
from us now, yes?
Yes.
So, is it further?
From the 100-foot distance, you can see further down the path. They veer to the left.
Okay.
So we're talking maybe 100 feet from that radius, so like maybe 200 feet from where you are right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if this path has been travelling back and forth, it might be someone lost. It could be somebody that needs our aid. Alternatively, it could be a scout for any of the opposing forces of Gaidanas.
Bring Crowley back to me. Flounder on my shoulder.
I mean, it's
Either way, I feel not investigating this could be foolish.
if you really want to go,
Especially.
if you really want to go on a treasure hunt in the forest, be my guest.
It's
Especially since
complete.
we're so
It's
close to
your.
Gaidanas.
Yeah, this is your vehicle. It's your
I
leadership,
trust
Masato.
you lot to not go scampering off, considering you had that option last night. You clearly want to go to Gaidanas for one reason or another, so I trust that you'll make your way back. If you want to go exploring, I can give you my graces. But if I don't see you in
Will
a
you
couple
not-
of hours, I will come looking for you. And if I don't find your bodies, then your pardon wouldn't have mattered anyway.
So you'll wait for us?
I'll wait for you. Should probably see if the cart use a bit of a clean anyway. And it's at
Is
this
it just
point...
us and Masato?
Yeah, it's just you guys and Masato at the moment.
Does he have a shield on him?
No.
Dang. War's never-ending quest for a shield.
You gave your shield away!
Yes, to supply Seelia.
That sounds like your problem.
Oh yeah, no, I was trying to be a nice guy.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah.
It is a me problem. Okay. What do you guys think?
I will try to just hearing that. I'll try to just call the whole group closer, like like hand gesture, just try to signal everybody.
It's at this point, Kretash, that Crowley is back on your shoulder.
Yep.
Are you a person again? Like eyes.
I'm just gonna
stuff.
get... No. Crowley's just gonna stare at you.
I'm gonna let go of your hand and pet Crowley.
She'll lean into the pet.
Technically, what I'm hearing now is Seelia is petting Kretash.
No, Seelia is petting Crowley, who just happens to be storing Kretash inside of her.
Oh, it doesn't get any better than that.
I will look up, and is Cassiopeia still up there? What's Cassiopeia doing? Is she coming down? What's going on?
If Crowley came down, Cassiopeia came down.
All right. Did Masato walk back to the carriage, or is he?
No, he's still
here?
with you whilst you guys deliberate.
Yeah.
Because obviously, he's still standing there at the moment. But if you guys if you guys decide to go, he will go to the cart.
At the end of the day, you guys are in this mess because of me. It would not be fair for me to deter you from the path to try and get this sorted. However, this could be something that needs investigating, and if it's left, there might be damage. So it's completely up to you guys, but I would like to investigate this.
Has the group gotten together yet so they could hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all together at this point.
All right. So what do you three think? What are your thoughts on going to go investigate off the beaten path before we enter Gaidamus?
I'm alright with either.
Kretash and Crowley are gonna do that horrifying, two voices saying the exact same thing at the same time thing.
Yep. In unison.
Yeah, in perfect unison, we're gonna say, if we want to investigate, the path leads off to the left about 200 feet ahead of us. However, Masato should not be left alone.
You said I can't handle myself.
I'm saying a second sword is always better than one.
And if someone were to steal the cart whilst we're off gallivanting into the forest?
I'm not suggesting you come with us.
I can handle myself, Kretash. I'm not alone.
We could, if you're that concerned, Kretash, we could always leave Crowley here, seeing as though you'll be able to still communicate.
Not over 100 feet.
Not over 100 feet, no.
Ah.
Right.
Can't we bring the carriage closer and then disembark?
Yeah, if it veers off to the left in 200 feet, we're going to be travelling 200 feet either way, whether we do so with the cart or without. If we do it without, we're going to have to travel back 200 feet to then go forwards again. So if we move the cart to the area where the path would fork off to the left, investigate from there, try not to get too far, and try and be gone no more than an hour.
I'm gonna walk back to the cart, sit down in the cart, and then Crowley's just gonna sit on the roof of the cart, looking around very observantly, constantly, investigating the area.
Okay.
So, Kretash is staying in the cart?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guess what, guys? We're splitting up the party! Sorry, Malachi.
I don't like that.
I was gonna say, I'm not the one you've got to apologize to.
Oh, you messed with your ear the moment I shouted, so I thought I shouted too loud.
Oh, no, mosquito.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I would say then let's move the car up the 200 foot if that's reasonable with you, Masato, and then we'll go investigate.
He will nod to you and he will go, and you will see a flash in his hand as the glowing steed returns once again, and he will climb onto the cart and begin riding slowly down the path to where Kretash and Crowley have identified.
You have any thoughts on this, Cassiopeia?
With regards to our pathing,
Sure. Yeah. We can
not
go with that.
particularly. I would like to keep an eye out on threats ahead of the rest of the group, though.
Would that mean you just be flying up ahead just as you were? Up top.
Just a little bit, yes. If that is okay.
Fine with me. Just let us know if there's any trouble.
Most
It should
certainly.
give us a slight tactical advantage.
There was a great mist cloud that I did run into earlier, although it turned out that was a cloud.
Maybe not so much a great tactical advantage.
It was very much. It was very much a cloud. But hey, now that you've been in one, now that you've seen one, you can identify them, and you know.
It's like
to
added to
not
my little
blow
like
in anymore.
I've got clouds now. I
Unless
can
if you
recognize
want
them.
to.
Boom. I think it is strange though that there is a cloud this low to the ground. We should watch out for mists.
Yeah. The weather hasn't been too cold lately. I wonder what's up with that.
It is rather strange. I'm presuming.
Very. Lots of strange things been happening since we set foot on these Trinity Isles, but hey, low-hanging misty clouds are probably the least of our worries right now.
Maybe.
Maybe. But hey,
I can't say one way or the
you
other.
never know.
Of course, exactly. I like the way you think, Takumi.
Thank you.
I will go on ahead. I'm getting raspier as I talk for some reason. I'll go on ahead.
Get water.
All right. It's at this point that the party would have made it to where, now a little more clearly, the horse tracks divert off into the grass and moss of the forest, going into the treetops.
The carriage still moved along with the horse, right?
Yeah. Masato is handling that situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you
Can
say
I try
we've-
to
Sorry.
like the tracks have ended, like where we are?
They
at?
go into the forest now.
So we've reached the point
Yeah,
where they go
you've
into
reached the point
forest.
on the path where the tracks go into the forest, off the beaten track.
Perfect. So, in regards to how the forestry is on the right and to the left of us, does it look like it's tall enough for a carriage to have gone past, or does it look like it's only tall enough where
There
a
are no
horse would have
carriage
gone
tracks.
past? Okay. So it looks like just solitary horsemen. Can we look at the tracks again, see if it's... Oh, sorry. Go on, Seelia.
Now that we've moved on to like the more so edge of the forest, can I attempt to do another detecting of magic?
Yep,
Everything is
as a
very
ritual.
Yeah, ritual.
Okay, you do your ritual, and I'm gonna have you do another Arcana check.
19.
There is no magic in your radius other than the horse, but some magic of divination passed through this area recently. You can't
Okay,
detect exactly when, but you're really focusing in after previously not really getting much, and there's nothing around you at the moment other than what the conjured horse. But something passed through here recently of divination magic.
Okay, so I will look at the party and say there's been divination magic it has passed through here as of recently.
Master, that doesn't seem like something a hunter would use.
Divination magic.
That's
I mean,
Would you?
I would if I was
divination
hunting.
focuses on sensing and communication. You could use that to commune with animals or detect prey. That it seems logical to use divination.
Wait,
It's logical, but not common.
No, not common, but with elves around, not surprising
suppose.
either.
I mean, I use divination all the time. Used it on you.
Well, yes. I'm just going to start walking down that track.
Okay. Does anyone follow?
I'm gonna sit Crowley on Wild's shoulder.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, do I need you to make a dex roll, or are you going to be good?
No, Crowley can sit on my shoulder.
Okay.
The rules have been made very, very clear last time. And I know Malachi's trying so hard not to say what I know he wants to say.
Takumi, Cassiopeia, Seelia. Because I assume Kretash is still staying in the car.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
good, great.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, nice.
You're cool.
Everyone
you
else.
you two want to come with?
I'll come along. If you're coming along.
Celia?
I'm going to look at Kretash and say, are you staying?
Eyes glazed over.
Oh, you're still dumb bitch juice. Okay.
Are you still dumb?
I hear a
bitch?
thing.
Okay. Okay. I am going to tell Master to, like, turn to Master and say, keep an eye on him. And...
We will.
Who's we?
Sworn by the oath. I told you, I'm not alone.
I know. Just curious to know more, as always. Well, thank you all for that, and I'm gonna go with the rest of the party at the back of the line, so to speak.
Okay.
Alright, I will, seeing as that exchange is finished, I will begin walking and I will just turn around and look at Masato one last time as I say, we'll be back in just a few. Try not to fall off your horse or anything.
Try not to stub your toe.
We'll be back. And then I will proceed down.
Kretash, I will allow you to DM that. As I could do it no better than you. I also want you to be the one to do this. So that people know.
Oh,
wanna
come
do
on,
this?
please, Malachi.
Did he roll a 20? How do you want to do it?
Yeah, no,
Pierce
you know what,
right
fuck
through
it.
the rubber.
Kretash, how does Crowley want to do it?
No. Okay. I think.
Oh,
What's your
words have failed.
perception?
Oh god.
Kretash, roll a d20 against Wild Passive. Just a
D20?
Just a d20. If you beat it, you can do it. Because I don't know what the fuck kind of skill check this would be.
I mean, 18.
I assume.
Oh,
that
that'll
we-
be my passive perception. Oh yeah, there's no way it doesn't.
How do you
no
want to
one's
do it?
got passive
How do you want to do it?
perception rating.
How do you want to do it?
I mean, look, messy, streaky, and
What?
then
What is going on?
I don't even know what's going on at this point.
just messy.
Crowley's
And I
messing
think-
up my hair.
No, no, Malachi.
Like,
I'm addressing you, the player. You need to.
Wait.
You need to do this. You chose this. Actions have consequences.
I am. No, I absolutely am. Everyone behind Wa
All of us?
will notice
Well, us three.
that Crowley has just
Crowley has?
shat
Defecated.
on Wa's shoulder.
What the?
What? Did you
Wow.
poo on Wa?
Wow, roll a con save.
You did.
You pooed on him!
I'm in the middle of a
which
room.
which Wa has not noticed.
Roll a con save.
Has not noticed.
That's
Oh
a 7.
You now have disadvantage on all perception checks
Oh.
Why?
until I tell you otherwise. Because they are blocked by the stench of shit.
I can
my.
smell this shit.
This was not
smell
on
it,
my
and, like,
D&D
it is-
bingo
and
card.
it is making your eyes water. So anything based on eyesight or smell, you will have disadvantage on.
Can anyone else smell that?
Because what you need to remember, this is an undead familiar. It is putrid. It is the equivalent. It is the smell of shit mixed with the smell of a rotting corpse.
Okay, what is that smell? Can someone tell me?
Rotten.
Oh.
The back,
the
the back
core.
of a McDonald's after Wednesday midnight. It's the best. Yeah.
No. No.
I know what that smells like all too well,
Fucking
and he
you
knows
do.
this.
Yeah, I know. I know. You see, yeah,
He
you
said
now
what he
you now
said.
have disadvantage until you either take off your armor and leave it or wash it.
But I don't know, do I? Still,
Well, you can smell.
no
it.
one's telling me.
No, but you
I
can
smell it.
You can smell it. There's no way you can't smell. It's all
Okay.
you can smell.
Right. So I'm gonna look. I'm going to assume I perceive that there is bird shit on me now.
Yes, it is white and black.
Cool. I will take off my armor, and I will do that on my character sheet. Bear with me. I'm going to go to the cart, and I'm going to throw the armor onto Kretash.
No, Kretash, I will allow you to try and make a dex save.
Masato did not like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'd see it coming. I may as well make. I may as well make it.
Alright, make a dex
It's
save.
not like I'm really gonna be bothered by it because I literally live in the stuff. But 15 plus 2, 17.
Alright, you were able to dodge it. And I assume you get out the cart.
No.
Then make me a con save.
You guys are going to have to give me just a minute. I need to go check. Someone's ringing at the door.
That is fine. Yeah. we'll-
That's low. That's low. That's a 7.
Yep, you
That's
are.
a set.
You also, on top of your eyesight, also your smell is now disadvantage. As long as you are in the
None of
car.
which, well, I was gonna say the eyesight doesn't even matter. At this
Well, yeah,
point,
but that's what I'm
'cause
saying.
not-
It's
I'm not
already
looking
on
through my
there.
own eyes.
But yeah, your
Ah.
any sort of perception roll involving smell will now disadvantage as long as you are in the cart.
That's fine.
Okay, and then I will assume that Wa will return to the party, and you all make it about 70, 80 feet from the path, when in the distance, in a small clearing, you see a black horse tied to a tree, grazing on some grass.
You said 80 foot.
Yeah.
I will relay that information to Masato.
Just sort of shrug his shoulders and he's cleaning the wheels of the car at the moment with an old
That's
ram.
fine. I don't know this. I don't know this stuff. He's just got the information.
Cool.
I can't fucking see.
But yeah, so the four of you and Crowley will see this black horse just sort of grazing happily, unconcerned, unwavered.
But it's tied to a tree.
Yeah, like by its reins, as though like someone sort of left it there as they go and do whatever they need to do.
Is anyone able to speak with animals? Anyone have that magic?
Ooh, wait a minute.
Right, what have I missed?
There was a
We
black
found
horse
I do.
tied to a tree.
I do speak with animals.
You know that magic?
I know that magic.
Well,
I
by all
may be-
means, if you want to use your magical energy on this, I think it would help us figure out what's going on.
Can we just approach? I'm just gonna continue like going forwards and approach the horse and look around.
It's not bothered
What
by
should I
you.
ask of this equine?
Didn't hear that.
It's not bothered by you, Seelia.
Okay. Do I see anything else around it?
You will make a perception check.
I
And
did.
then Cassiopeia, I'll let you discuss with the group whilst Celia rolls that, and I will deal with that afterwards.
What should I ask? The spell will last for 10 minutes, and it will take me
Can
an
you
action.
cast it as
I
a
can cast it.
ritual?
It's a
Yeah, I can cast it as a ritual.
Casting
think.
it as a ritual would be wise. Well, first off, we need to know if it has an owner and what are they doing, and who else is the horse accompanied with.
Okay. I will. How do I cast something as a ritual?
As a ritual, it means it takes longer to cast, so it
Yeah.
will take about 10 minutes to cast it as a ritual, but it
Okay.
does not take the spell slot.
Okay, so that's what if it has like a little, if the spell has a little symbol
With
has
an
a
R,
book with
it's like a
R
little
on it,
square with
yeah.
an R. Yeah, that's a
Yeah, yeah,
ritual.
yeah.
So you can
Oh, there's a ritual.
All right. How do you want this ritual to be cast?
Fantastically. I'm not sure. I think she'll just sort of kind of meditate
All right.
to get herself into a sort of state where she'll be able to understand and perceive.
Okay. You sort of sit on the ground, sort of fold your sort of arms and wings over across your lap, and you will all see Cassiopeia on the ground. The twinkling on her wings begin to brighten and create constellations, and these sort of animal-like starry figures will sort of run around her slowly. A deer, a wolf, a bear, a dragon, and sort of a dolphin, an eagle, all manners of animals in these constellation-like forms, and they will all begin to surround Cassiopeia's head and then sink into her feathers. And a few minutes pass. Cassiopeia, you can now speak with animals.
Okay,
nice.
because you will begin to make horse noises at the horse from everybody else's point of view, but to the horse, it's gonna sound like intelligible dialogue. First of all, does the horse say anything, or is it saying anything without me having like
No.
revealed my kind of
No,
ace up my
it
sleeve?
is
that I
eating
can-
away happily.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I love this voice. I don't know why. It's very horse-like.
low pitch voice.
How are you?
Fine.
Do you have an owner?
I have a rider.
A rider. But the rider does not own you.
We assist each other. I take them to their quarries. They make sure I am fed and cleaned.
That sounds like a good trade.
It is all we need of each other.
How is it that you have come to be left here? Geographically speaking.
They are hunting their prey. They have come
Who's
looking.
they? Your rider?
My rider, yes.
I see.
They come looking for those who have risen again.
I don't think I quite understand. Could you be more specific about what you mean when you say risen again?
They have escaped death.
I see. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to ask of me?
What are you doing here?
That's confidential.
If you have no purpose here, you are wasting your time. And that
I
is
have great
not good
purpose.
for short-lived creatures like birds.
So you know my lifespan.
Birds do not live long.
Relatively speaking, maybe not. But that really depends on where you're making the comparison.
Your words do not amuse me.
They aren't meant to be amusing.
Good, they are bad at it.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Cassiopeia will turn to the rest of the party and relay all that information. And then after relaying it, is there anything else we'd like to ask?
Yes, what creature is the rider?
Okay. I have another 2 questions.
Of course
She'll say
you
in
do.
horse lingo. What is your name? I apologize. I am Cassiopeia. It is nice to meet you.
I am called Hunter.
Nice to meet you, Hunter. Now, Hunter, what creature is your rider?
They are human.
Human, I see. Thank you. I'll turn to Wa. Human.
A human rider hunting undead,
Undead.
you said?
There might.
Exactly that.
Ask if they are a friend of Gaidanus.
She'll turn back to the horse. Are you, or your rider, or both of you, or neither of you, a friend of Gaidanus?
We travel. Gaidanus was the last city they left me at. Then they came back, and we went here.
Okay, Cassiopeia will relay that as well.
Is Crowley still with us? You are muted.
Malachi.
No, I'm not. I'm not muted. You lied to
Okay,
me.
well, nothing came in.
Yes. Yes.
What did you say? Yeah, where is Crowley?
I believe still on
Nope.
Wa's shoulder.
Nope.
No?
The moment I threw the armor off, it would have been thrown off as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah. So she just be flying around.
I'm
Resisting the
gonna
urge
look
to
at
shoot
Crowley.
it.
And I'm going to say, ask Masato if anyone knew we were traveling today with Wa, and tell us. So you're gonna
Crowley's-
have to
Crowley's
Yeah.
gonna fly back.
As
Okay,
Crowley flies
and-
back, I'm going to launch an Eldritch Blast.
Roll to hit.
At?
I know who it's at. Roll to hit. Malachi, I trust you have their character sheet in front of them.
17 to hit.
Can I just say, how do you cast that? And can I push you
It's already done.
sideways to the?
It's already done.
Well,
because it's a
It's an
cantrip.
instantaneous beam of
because
cracking
because
energy.
it's a cantrip. It just literally
Yeah.
sort of outstretches his hand.
Yeah, the thing is, I know that Crowley can be brought back,
Do-
so it's not the end of the world.
Does
17 meets it, beats it.
oh no no it's long beat it, yeah.
Roll
No,
for damage.
Crowley's dead.
Takes 8 points of damage.
It doesn't matter. Crowley is dead. You hit
Okay.
it, it's dead.
Well, remind
Tell
us,
us.
how does your Eldritch Blast look?
It's like a dark purpley beam of energy.
So you all
kind of,
see...
it looks kind of mildly necrotic as well,
Yeah.
just because of how I got it.
So you all see as there's like this crack in the sky as Wa's outstretched hand releases a sort of purple beam enshrouded with wisps of shadow, collides with Crowley, and instantaneously Crowley dissipates into smoke.
I gave him the warning. Simple as that.
And how are we supposed to relay the information now, Smarty Pants?
We just walk
Why are
back.
And as that happens, you're gonna see a white bolt heading towards you.
Roll to hit.
Wait, what? Wait, how far away are we from the car?
That's not what matters.
still-
Close enough for
We're still
Roll to
standing by
hit.
the horse. We're just standing by the
Kretash,
horse.
is this the point where we
that
tell
is-
them you've been following them the whole time?
That's a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits me. I've got an 11 because you shat on my armor.
Yeah.
Roll for damage. Is this ice beam, yeah? Ray of Frost, Stephen.
Right,
It's ice beam.
yeah, Ray of Frost.
It's ice beam. It's
Yeah.
fucking ice beam. We all know it's ice beam.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
Yeah. So that is 8 points of damage.
Alright, and
Okay, points damage.
Kretash, remind us how your Ray of Frost looks as you cast it.
It is snow white.
Okay. What? As
My frost is pure.
through the smoke of Crowley, this white beam with little shards of ice sort of protruding off of it, almost like a thistle branch, directly makes contact with your undershirt, and you have no armor protecting. You feel the full blast, weight, and piercing of this cold as it seeps over your body. You have this big sort of frost mark, almost like an explosion like remains on your shirt. And yeah, you also
Can I see where it came from?
You don't need to. Kretash is coming
Kretash,
through.
yeah, Kretash has
through the
stepped out
trees.
from the trees, and as the smoke dissipates, Kretash is standing there.
Yeah, go on. Say it. I dare you.
You owe me 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
And you owe me new armor.
You can clean it.
You can
Besides,
clean it.
I didn't command her to do it. She's a bird. She has to shit. Dumbass.
Not with a familiar. It would be commanded to shit. There's no way
She
that would have been
ate
done otherwise.
crackers this morning.
You clean my
She
armor or I'll
literally
strike
ate-
you now.
This is how a party's going down. It'll start with a little poo.
Your responsibility. Your
I don't think
choice.
so.
How far away is Kretash from me?
Probably about 30 feet.
I use an action to move towards and swing on my short sword.
Oh, but you
Fuck's
can't.
sake.
Why can't I?
Nope, he can't because Ray of Frost. And its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Oh, well, that'd be useful to know then. In which case, then, I'll just Eldritch Blast you instead. I'll move 20 feet towards you, and I will blast you.
Fucking children. Alright, well,
Which probably
I
won't
will,
hit.
I will see this
Okay.
happening, and I will just say, Seelia
I
and I
will
can
say,
both
Kretash,
talk,
if
I
you
guess.
now retaliate, I will have you both roll initiative, and anyone who wants to get involved will be a part of the initiative order.
Seelia, I think Seelia and I would like to speak
You
first. before this-
you two can speak, but the next person to make if someone wants to attack again, we do it through initiative.
Okay, I will go first, if that's all right.
Go on.
Hey, hold on. We have much bigger threats out there, and much more dilemmas to get through. There are greater threats out there, and we're better fighting them together than fighting ourselves right now. I know you and Kretash haven't really been getting along, or if this is both or one of yours idea of getting along, then perhaps you two should also have a talk about how best to do that.
I would
We
also
can't
like to
fight
point
right
out
now.
to you that he struck first. I struck his bird that he can actually bring back. He struck me.
I know. And it's very
You killed a
disgusting.
living creature.
I killed a
Familiar or
spirit
not,
taking the form of a creature.
Familiar or not, she is still a living creature.
If you two fight now, then the trial that we're all about to go through together won't go as smoothly.
Goes back to
Don't
where it came from. It didn't get killed.
Sequel for it.
for when your
What?
for when your bird needs to do its business, please don't have it do its business around the party. It's disgusting. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Please, Kretash, and then I will just leave the floor open for Seelia.
Wow, roll me a wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna cast
Oh.
suggestion.
You're gonna cast what?
Suggestion. Like basically, gonna suggest you
21.
go. Okay, that's fine then.
You can suggest
I'm
what you like to me.
Why don't you go back to the cart and cool off? I'm pretty sure that whoever is here, which we would have known already if we went to talk to Masato, might actually be coming after you if they have heard news of a suspected vampire coming towards Gardanus.
No, I'm staying right where I am.
Okay.
He started this the moment his bird shat on my shoulder.
So,
Bird, you pick bad friends.
so you decided to murder. Sorry, what?
The horse hunter says to Cassiopeia, you pick bad friends.
I did not choose them. I merely ran into them. And now we've kind of coagulated into this friendship group. But they are useful and helpful and strong in various ways. Albeit a bit chaotic.
They would make
So
terrible hunters.
I do need to know, because you said it doesn't matter, but it kind of does. How far away from the cart are we?
If you're standing at the horse, you're 100 feet away.
Such a weird conflict we're in.
I'm waiting for Kretash to say something before I make my next action.
Kretash, please, can you just assure us that the bird will do its business somewhere else? And please don't provoke Wash short temper here.
I'm sure I can refrain from provoking Grumpy.
So he says, What do you say?
I'm just going to ignore, and I'm just going to start walking back to the cart. And that's where I'm going to stay quiet until you let me know when I'm back at the cart with Masato, please.
You will see
Seeing
Wa
as-
walking off.
I'm just going to sigh, and I would like to speak to Cassiopeia, unless anyone else wants to do anything before then.
I am going to. First off, how much damage did you take? Fuck. Kretash got.
Me, nothing.
Oh, you didn't yet.
You missed.
Oh, okay. You.
No, I
Yeah.
missed. And typical she'd go to heal Kretash, eh?
Oh, you.
Everyone's against me.
No,
I'm the one that got hit, not Kretash.
I was
Yeah.
mediating for
my
both
emotional
sides. I wasn't
support
taking
word.
favorites.
You
I wasn't
killed my
taking
emotional
favorites.
Word, how dare you? I'm pissed.
Oh, this is great.
It's not. Crowley's dead.
He can come back.
It's not that easy.
SMH.
Ah.
That's what I'm gonna say. SMH. Shake my SMH.
Malachi, I love you, man. Like, this is amazing. Oh. Zephyr, I'm gonna have to send you a message as well.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'm gonna approach Cassiopeia and just
I'm
ask.
not gonna lie, I was very excited to fight you with your 11 armor class.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I will ask. So, picking up where we left off with this, you say that their human rider seems somewhat neutral towards the establishment of Gaidanus in its rulership.
It seems that way. I don't know if I would
Seems
necessarily draw the same conclusion or not, but I don't think we really have that much information to go off of.
okay.
I'm-
Are they with the Are they with the Hunters Guild?
I shall turn to the horse. Hasn't been 10 minutes, by the way, because I can only do this at 10 minutes at a time.
You've still got time. Fuck it, you've still
Okay,
got
Yeah,
time.
no,
No, you've still got
Rider.
time. I don't give a fuck.
It was a
anymore,
quick
you've still got
conflict.
time.
I wonder what this
Cassiopeia,
sounds like.
Cassiopeia,
Yes.
you may.
Is your
take
rider
steps.
with the Hunters Guild?
They are not. We travel alone, hunting the undead.
Can I just say that I'm following Wow?
I will
Like, I'm
tell you
going-
to piss off.
I'm
I will
going
see
to
you
talk
following.
to Masato. It's not about you. It's not about you.
No, as I'm walking back, it's fine. I will tell him, go stay with the others. I need you to leave me alone.
I want to talk to him.
That's fine, you can do, but I need to have a conversation with him first. Away from anyone else.
What
Give me
about?
5 minutes and come along. I will also relay any information we've received here. You wanted me to leave? I will take space. But I need to be away from all of you.
I think whoever is coming here to hunt you.
Yes, and they will have to go via the horse, so there is strength in numbers. I'm in no state without my armor. You guys will be better as a group without me. I will be fine the 100 foot back to the cart. Stay with the others, please. Give me 5 minutes.
I'll give you 5 minutes, but I'm gonna be in the area.
Yeah, you're only 100 foot away. It's fine.
That's not what I mean. I'm gonna stop and wait till he walks.
I'll make a point then as I'm walking to constantly check back to make sure she's still in my eyesight.
Back to Cassiopeia.
And I am still in your eyesight. Obviously. I'm not trying to sneak. I'm just giving you space, bitch. You can have your 5 minutes. I'm not gonna listen in. I'm just gonna.
I hate it as well, because as a player, I don't want to be doing this, but as a character, this is how Wa would react. But I hate it so much.
Makes sense.
As
yeah.
a player, he's having too much fun.
As a player, I'm
Yeah.
hating every moment, apart from I love the fact that you messaged me saying, dude, this is great. Sorry, carry on.
Back to Cassiopeia.
That's me.
Yeah, so you would have been told that they travel alone. They are not affiliated with the Hunters Guild. They simply
Okay.
hunt the undead.
In that case, I will relay that information over to the rest of the listening party.
At this
Okay.
point, only Takumi and Kretash are within earshot of you, Cassiopeia.
Okay.
Okay, so they go solo, not with the Hunters Guild. Okay, this is probably one of the more important ones. So best to get it out of the way now, before you run out of time.
Okay,
Are
actually, I'm
they-
gonna go back towards the party. Leave while I go back towards the party, like kind of as quickly as I can. Carry on. Tell me when
Okay.
I reach them, though.
Are they hunting a human paladin, which is obviously our Wash or Temper? Are they Is their target a human paladin?
Now that would be awkward. I will ask the horse if they are targeting a human paladin.
We are looking for soldiers. As far as my rider has communicated, there has been activity in this forest recently.
Okay, that didn't really answer my question. I mean, it could be a human paladin warrior that you're hunting.
I do not have the answer you seek. I only know that
Okay.
we are hunting soldiers.
Okay, I'll relay that then. Thank you.
They're hunting soldiers. There's activity in the forest. What kind of activity?
I will translate. I'm just gonna be okay. If Takumi wants to ask anything, I'm gonna be the intermediary for as long as I can be.
Okay. If you want to word stuff differently, then you have the freedom to do so, but otherwise I'll assume.
She'll word it pretty directly.
Okay.
Pretty literal translation into horse-glish.
Horses.
Dead have been rising recently. We believe this to be an active site.
I believe. I mean, it looks like he's probably talking to chat right now, so I believe Cassiopeia would relay that back.
I'm just relaying directly.
Yeah.
So anything that Takumi wants to say to the horse and the horse wants to say back,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna literally translate either way.
Okay. So we're coming up on a danger zone. Alright, I think that's everything for me. Thanks for the help, Cassiopeia. It's
No worries at all.
you've been a great help so far. Well, the whole time we've known you.
Thank you. As have you.
Thank you. Alright, that's everything I can think of right now. I'm gonna go tell the others, and I will just walk back like just a few steps as I see who else is around. Well, as I wait for the others to come back.
Alright. Warriors, if that is all everyone wants to do, it would be at this point that you make it back to the cart.
Perfect. I would like to address Masato directly.
He'll sort of
And-
look at you and nod his head.
Will he notice that there is now like an area where I have been inflicted a wound?
Yeah, but he won't ask about it.
Masato, I have to report a crime.
So you found what you were looking for?
They found a horse. There is a hunter hunting undead. That's all I know. Because beforehand, I took out my anger on a bird that shat on me, and Kretash decided to physically attack me.
What? Magically attack you?
Magically attack me. My apologies. I'm a little bit rattled at the moment.
Well,
It's a form of assault. And I would like it treated as such under the laws of Gaidanus.
we're kind of under martial law at the moment.
You enforce martial law, do you not?
Are you asking me to have someone arrested because a prisoner requested it?
Because a prisoner was attacked on your watch.
A prisoner of war?
Was attacked on your watch.
Right.
Needless to say, he has also killed 2 innocents on his way to Trinity Isle.
And that affects me. Why? It's
That does not, but it shows that it is a case from not to be trustworthy.
He can do whatever the
If
hell
that
he
is the
wants
case,
when he's not in Trinity Isle.
keeping the 2 of us together will be an issue.
Well, he's your only solid defense.
Then I will go with no defense.
Then you fucked.
So be it. The rest of the group have no dealings with me if that is the case. But if I am to remain with him, he needs to be bound, because one of us will snap and one of us will kill the other.
Look, if that comes to it, then I will clean up a murder.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure this was brought to your attention, considering the favours that you are doing for these people, and how I am trying to be as cooperative as I can, given the circumstances.
By shooting a bird. You both done wrong, mate. Don't give me that look. You're both done wrong here.
The bird can be brought back.
You shot his bird.
I could have died.
But you provoked, did you not? By shooting the bird?
No, he provoked.
No, you shot his bird, which caused him to retaliate.
But I retaliated from him shitting on my shoulder.
Right. And
That's called aggravated assault. On both ways.
No, it's called being shat on by a bird. It's happened more than once to me.
What?
Fine. I'm just going to pick up my armor and I'm going to start walking along the path towards Gardanus on my own. I will be there. You can pull up next to me if you want, but I will not be affiliated with that man any longer.
Fuck is wrong with paladins these days? You know I can't let you do that. I permitted you lot to go investigate. I did not permit you to walk away. You can stay in the car if you want to.
He will not be in the car because I will attack him.
Well, then everyone will be bound. But I ain't showing favour.
Then everyone is bound. Then everyone to be bound.
You pissed in your coffee this morning.
A fucking bird. And it wasn't a piss in a coffee, it was a shit on an armor.
Armor can be clean, mate.
Well, he needs to clean it, at the very least.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I will take that approach.
I thought I was escorting prisoners, not babysitting toddlers.
You thought wrong.
Fine. Can I at least get a permit to get one free swing at him?
No. You shot his bird, he shot at you. The bird shit on your shoulder. He murdered 2 blokes. I murdered a bloke. And his bodyguards. The bird cracked the head of an orc, unprovoked. And as far as I'm concerned, we heard that a particular half-elf and a drow provoked the royal guard of Neela Serena. You're all nutcases. You really don't think I don't know what's been going on, Dacians?
I didn't realise we were on martial law. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done this route.
Did he mention me at all yet?
I could arrest you if not for your brother wanting you to have a good fence.
I'm sorry, what?
Now get in the fucking cart. You have caused so much trouble. You and your posse.
Oh my god.
Do you know what? I just want to sing this little ditty that people that know me won't recognise. Best poop of your life, best poop of your life, indeed.
Get in the fucking cart, Dastins.
Yeah. What do you know about my brother?
I know who he is.
I don't.
Yeah. He wanted to keep it that way. But if it's the only thing that'll shut you up, I'm gonna have to break my promise to him. Now get in the fucking cart.
I've already got in the cart, mate.
You now have disadvantage to smell perception.
I'm taking my water. I'm going to take my water skin and like make an effort to start cleaning it off.
Okay. Back to the rest of the group. Seelia, before we do that, you would have heard this argument because Master Toe's shouting at War at this point. So you would have heard the argument.
I will now start walking to the group.
Okay. You are all still sit at the horse. Cassiopeia, you've got a minute left.
I guess I'll just chill and chat with the horse then for the last minute. For a minute, why not? What's your favorite thing to drink?
I've got to mute myself.
I drink water.
Me too.
You're a bird. I expected that.
I only drink water.
So do I.
What is the... Have you seen, by any chance, in your travels, a bird that looks like me, my height, a little bit older?
Yeah. You're
Slightly orange
talking to
beak?
me right now.
What are you talking about? No, I mean, I have a sister. She looks like me.
Okay.
Have you seen her?
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for everything, Hunter. Do you like your life?
Yes. My
You want to
rider
scratch
is
behind
kind.
the ear?
No. Feathers are irritating.
I do have talons too.
I don't like claws.
That's fair enough. I don't like hooves.
Are you here for my rider?
No.
Then why are you here? He
For
will ask
information.
again. About my rider, clearly.
It's confidential. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
And the spell will wear off and you will just hear whinnies and neighs.
A nay or a nay nay?
Nay, singular, definitely. No confusion whatsoever there.
I am going to just stand near Kretash and just wait for Seelia to, and we'll just wait for Seelia to come back.
Okay. Yeah, Seelia would have made it back in the time that Cassiopeia was discussing with Hunter.
I will see Seelia come back, and I'll just say, how'd everything go with Mr. Short Temper over there?
Very short-tempered. I suggest we leave this place. I don't know if we're gonna learn anything more, and honestly, I think it's a little... I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just don't... I don't think that whoever this person is a threat. At least not to us. Did they say who they're, like, looking for in particular? Because I missed that part, like, of the conversation.
Yeah. It's all right. Cassiopeia and I figured out some more details. I will then turn and address everyone present here. So the horse has told us. Well, the horse named Hunter has told us that their rider is human, neutral, not with the Hunters Guild. Neither are they with Gaidanus, but they are traveling alone and hunting the undead. They're hunting undead soldiers, and this forest is an active site.
Okay, so
Undead
someone...
have been rising here in these parts.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, I don't think that whoever this person is trouble. So, like, that's why we came, isn't it? We came to see if there's trouble.
Yeah.
So
We came
I
to see
think
what these tracks were about. This person is not trouble, but
they're not
they're
trouble for us. For
they're
while
not trouble for
potentially, if
us.
they see.
But there is trouble happening here. That's just what's
Yeah.
happening.
Did the horse mention how long ago their rider left?
Did they?
I don't
You
remember.
didn't ask that
Cassiopeia,
question.
did they?
We did not ask that question, so we have absolutely no idea.
Well,
Do
to
we know
us,
in
it
which
didn't.
direction
Nope.
they went?
Not at all. We just know that they left and what they're here for, but no information about their whereabouts at all.
I knew we forgot something, Cassiopeia.
Is there
mean,
any
if
way to, like, are there any footsteps on the ground or anything?
Roll perception.
as she does that, I'll just ask Cassiopeia, if the need be, could you cast that as a ritual again?
I believe I can.
Seelia, you do see tracks that lead deeper into the forest beyond the clearing.
Zephyr, I'd like to start
I'm-
recasting as well in the meantime.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna head that way.
Okay, the three of you, well, Kretash and Takumi will see Seelia begin to walk into the forest as Cassiopeia sits
Hey,
on the ground.
hold on. It
looking
looks
at
like Cassiopeia is recasting the spell. Do you want to wait for a bit? We should discuss what to do.
I'm alright.
You know,
I'm
We
not
can
gonna go
discuss
too
while I
far.
prepare it. It'll take a little while.
I mean,
I'll
I'm
follow,
just gonna
I'll
like.
follow Celia.
I'm not
Alright.
gonna go too far into the forest. Just yeah, following the footsteps.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
say, like, you two stay here, cast your spell. Well, we won't travel far. I'll keep the backup.
all right. That's good to hear, Kretash. And again, if you two need anything, just yell. We'll try to get with you. But hey, just try to stay safe out there.
Okay. Do we see anything interesting? Can I perceive around us now?
So, give me a moment. So it is Kretash and Seelia that are going, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright,
God, we've split the party 3 ways now.
Wait,
We're really fucking shit up today.
You would like to turn your attention to roll 20?
Oh fuck.
Every DM's nightmare.
we won't be going too far. It's okay. It's okay. They didn't go that far. They can easily come back or yell or whatever they need to do.
Let me
Recast
just-
early.
This
I don't
is
know.
what you see.
Do you need the link, Rye? Or do you got
No,
it?
no, I'm good.
I'd like to
Awesome.
do an investigation check. I want to look for 2 things.
Tell me what you're looking for.
What is
1,
we?
herbs. And 2, I want to see if there's any people, dead things, like any form of life, living or dead, around anywhere.
So roll me investigation and nature for the herbs.
Okay. Investigation
Cassiopeia
is...
and Takumi, you are within earshot, but not necessarily
Alright,
sight.
I'll take a shot then. I'll get my ear to shoot.
We're,
17 for
We're in-
investigation.
we're in earshot of them.
17 for investigation. You are within ear. You'd be able to hear them. You
Okay.
cannot. You seeing, however, you cannot.
Yeah.
What is the like? Is this a newly fallen like tree?
The trees look like they've been falling for a while.
So it was 17 for investigation, 16 for nature.
For investigation and so for nature, you will see that you get 3 portions of herbs, and you will see a little bit of movement coming from over here.
And I will relay that to Celia. I'll say, I see some movement behind that tree, just beyond the fallen one.
So you're about here.
Okay. Okay. I am going to forward to here and try and take a better look. And while I'm passing Kretash, I'm gonna say maybe get the others.
I will let
Can I,
Kretash
like,
respond.
How far away are they from me?
Again, they are within earshot, as maybe about 50 feet off of the map.
50 feet. Right, so I might move... Yeah, I might make my... I'll make my way back until I'm about 25 feet away from them, and then
Okay.
I'll sort of call out to them in a semi-hushed tone.
Takumi and Cassiopeia,
wanna-
I'll let you two do with Kretash for a moment. Raya will be with you. I just need to roll something.
Okay.
It's
So-
an ambush.
So while so would the ritual have finished when they like sometime
No,
before
no.
they?
Cassiopeia's
Alright.
only a couple minutes into the ritual. Cassiopeia is still fully aware of everything around her. She can cancel the ritual at any point.
Yeah, you press like a little, just a ding.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna move closer to Cassiopeia. It seems like they need us. There could be trouble out there.
Let us go then.
Either way, since we're heading there anyway, I don't think there's any good other questions could do right now. Shall we head over?
Let us head over to our friends.
I will nod and I will proceed there with Cassiopeia.
Why? Sorry, lettuce in the chat. It did sound like that.
Okay. All right, give me a moment. I will. Oh God, did not mean to put you on that layer. But yeah, no. So I will now give. Oh, for fuck's sake. Cassiopeia and Takumi, you will now have full control over your tokens, as will Kretash. You're all in the bottom left, and then Seelia.
I'm on stealth. I roll.
What'd you roll for stealth?
15.
Is that enough?
I sure hope so.
Yeah. All right. So,
Oh dear.
you do not see anything, but there is something behind the trees.
I'm gonna move.
Like I can hear it? Or...
Yes. Yes.
I want to move to about here.
In the trees is in like this. Wait, I can't.
And see if I
like-
can see across.
Yeah.
But I want
it's
to
like
be
this or
stealth
more?
while I do it.
Roll stealth for me, Kretash.
Oh, give me one. That's good. Okay.
I
15
just-
plus 2, 17.
They do
Oh,
not
I
see
see
you.
something. What is? Wait, I can't zoom. Wait, my map
Oh.
glitched. What is that?
You see. One moment. As Kretash, you will see Seelia. You will also see as you get closer. 3 individuals, 2 of which completely clad in this sort of brass armor. 1 in a black metal with skulls on the shoulders, and what looks to be a dead skin across the face. However, you will see the soldier on the right will turn to look at you.
Me.
Yes.
Is Cassiopeia in whispering
I'm
distance of me?
Not in whispering distance, no.
I
Seelia.
was about to say. Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Seelia first.
They look like they're undead, right?
Mm-hmm. The 2 ones in armor have glowing eyes. Not too dissimilar to Wa.
And the one in the front is not the one that sees me. It's A that sees me, right?
Well, so this one has
It's blue
seen
that sees
you.
Mm-hmm.
And you will notice how it is motion to the other 2.
So they've also, like, yeah. And I will just go back.
Kretash and Takumi very quickly before this continues.
Yeah. So I would just like to say. So when our 3 tokens were together back here. I know there was other stuff happening. So while we were still back there, I would have asked Kretash, what's the situation, what's going on, before we kind of moved up.
And I'll say to you, there's undead. Get Cassiopeia in the air. We need a watchful eye.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk out to, I want to say about here, and I'm gonna call out in Abyssal.
Can I whisper to Cassiopeia?
You can whisper to Cassiopeia. We'll go
Yeah.
Shadow,
Right.
then I will talk to Seelia, then we'll go to Kretash.
Wonderful.
Okay. I will look at Cassiopeia. I'll just speak so they can hear me. We need eyes up in the air. There, it seems like there might be trouble.
Cassiopeia notes.
Okay. Do you do
And then
anything,
I will-
Cassiopeia, or?
Can I fly up?
Yeah, you can do.
I will fly up.
I'll find somewhere to move. Are these logs? Are they half or full?
They are half cover.
Okay.
I guess
I'll just-
I'll kind of fly up right about here, maybe
Okay.
20 feet off the ground.
Celia, you will hear a voice. And where do you think you're going, my dear?
Am I hearing it in my head or like outside?
Oh, it's being spoken. But only
Can
you
I
can
also
hear
hear
it. No, only Celia can
What?
hear it because of the range, I believe. I will double check this.
I would.
50 feet to 70 feet.
Yeah,
so
no.
there's 20 extra feet.
Yeah, no. Only Celia can hear it.
I'm gonna say I would like to leave. If that's alright with you.
Why would you come here? Just to leave? What has enticed you here?
Exploration.
Well, you've
What has brought
certainly
you
made a
here?
discovery, haven't you, dear? I was told that there were bodies. I simply came to make sure that they had risen correctly.
Have they?
Oh,
they look like they're
have.
okay.
They have risen wonderfully. They will be perfect for our purpose.
Ah, yes. You're with Tyrell, I guess.
I do not know to whom you speak, but whoever they are nothing compared to what will be, I am sure.
Oh. And in that case, who do you work with?
We
Is it so down?
will all serve the great All-Father Sildachan. And
Oh,
I see
okay.
that you have been graced with the knowledge of his return.
I have. He did say hi to me in a dream recently.
I assume
Um,
Talisman sent you to check on my progress.
Ah. Partly, but also just I didn't mean to bother you.
Roll deception.
Oh,
Deception. Please be
Yeah.
good. Please be good.
Because you have actively said that part of the reason you're here
Google dice.
is because of Talisman.
I pressed it, but I can't see it. 14.
Yeah.
Kretash, what do you want to do before the white responds?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Sorry. First thing I'm going to say is, 2 weeks ago we had the episode where Wa slept through everything.
Yeah.
Now we've got the
No,
episode where
I
Wa
know,
sits through
right?
everything.
You fucking chose
You walked
this.
off,
You
buddy.
chose
You
this.
walked off.
Zephyr,
And now
This
I
is
am
why- I
feel bad for
very.
you.
I'm never
rebalancing.
I'm never doing combat balancing again.
You're all gonna hear something you are not prepared for. And that is Kretash in Abyssal saying, Hiya, cuties! So loud, everyone can hear it. I'm very much grabbing the attention of the three of them and slowly walking towards them.
Seelia is going to also respond in Abysso and say, "Who are you and what do you want?" At Kretash.
Oh.
Also, was my deception success? Like, please tell me.
I'm gonna look at Kretash and in Abyssal say,
Huh?
"Never you mind,
Wait a
my
minute.
dear."
Wait a minute.
You're
You want to
gonna
try
look
that
at
again?
Kretash?
Are you gonna look
You
at
just said
Kretash or are
you-
you gonna look at Celia?
Did I?
You said you're
I
gonna
said,
look. Yeah. You
oh,
said
did
you're gonna look.
I was
Yeah.
thinking. Sorry. Yes, I'm gonna look at Celia. I'm gonna say, "Never you mind, my dear." And
Who
I'm going to
is
do about
this?
I'm gonna look at this guy. This guy. Oh god, hang on. This guy right here. I'm again in Abyssal. What brings you out here?
I have come to check on the progress that has been made. You are
And how
not
goes the
with the
progress?
half-elf.
I'm not. But how goes the progress? Come, tell me.
Oh wait, I do know this one.
To whom do you
He's-
serve, Drow?
I serve many masters.
And him and I have
Speak
one in
the
common.
greatest. In his true name.
Thorell, a grand necromancer.
That is the one we have in common. This is one of his students.
Ah, yes, you must be Seelia.
Yes, and this one must be Kretash.
Ah,
He is
indeed.
a necromancer in training. I'm guessing you two have some in common. I'm going to
Who
look
is
at
this Thorell?
Well, as I said, he's a grand necromancer. Did some work, I believe, in these local parts. He was after a man named what was it? Dallasman, I believe.
We were not told of this.
Oh, I apologize.
He has deceived?
Who has
Oh.
deceived?
Dallasman did not tell us of a necromancer.
But they've been working together closely, even I know that. Oh, has he told you that all the bodies are yours and yours alone? I am sorry, in that case it was not my place to speak. I was not aware. I'm sure that
Wait, if what I'm gathering here is correct, we may share a common dispute.
Speak. Drow.
Well, Dallasman promised my master Thorell a great many things. One of which was, I believe, a circlet. Similar in certain aspects to one once owned or once held by the Seelia family way back when. He has failed to keep his end of the bargain.
Talisman has
Ah.
no interest in the crown of Nila Serena.
No. But my master does. As I said, it was promised to my master, and
As the
Talisman
bodies
would
has failed.
Talisman would not promise such a gift he does not possess.
Well, Talisman clearly made you promises that he didn't possess.
Talisman. In fact, no, roll deception. For me, Kretash.
Oh,
With advantage, given your knowledge of Trinity Isle's history.
Hey, yeah.
And the knowledge of which you hold.
As a question, if someone was to bellow loudly, would Master tell myself not to heard?
You could not hear, no.
Could not hear.
Even
Okay.
shouting, they are more than 100 feet
Like
away.
over.
So
Yeah, over
Okay.
100.
Plus 20. 19
Ooh.
plus
Dirty
1.
20.
Dirty 20.
you
Unnatural.
So dirty.
Your master has deceived you.
That would not surprise me.
Do you truly serve Talisman and our master? Or do you serve this Thorel?
I again made it clear I serve Thorel. But
Then you follow a deceiver. Perhaps more than one.
well, maybe I should change that then. What do you think?
I see. You wish to change to the true way of the All-Father. Is that so?
I only wish to bask in the beauty of necromancy.
Well,
I have
That
heard
is
that
my
his
sole
talents
interest.
are great. The only reason that I've heard of Kretash is the fact that Tyrell was very much so boasting about his most talented new student and the things that he had done to acquire him. So if he were to switch sides to, the Fathers, it would be a good thing for our cause,
roll deception.
of course.
Why deception?
I cannot tell.
Okay. That's 14 again.
This Thorel is a fool. If he thinks his necromancy can challenge the gifts we have been provided. It was told a
think anything
necromancer
about
did give us a gift. Perhaps this Thorel was the gifter.
Did it perhaps happen 3 days ago?
There is truth in your story.
I will nod to him politely.
However, you must now make a choice, Drow. Serve your master, or serve the winning side in this war with life and death.
I would think the
Come.
smarter choice.
Face me. I want to look into your eyes when I speak to you.
Talking to the
I'm talking to this guy.
yeah.
Tell me, and tell me true. Can you truly call yourself a necromancer? if you fear death. Kretash Moldur.
I don't fear death. I'm gonna step back, and I'm gonna call out to the others, attack, and I'm gonna cast an ice knife right there, right in the middle of them, at the second level.
Okay, go for it.
Oh god.
And then after that, we will roll initiative.
Do you know what? Do you know what I love most about being a paladin? It's getting right there in the middle of the fights. You know, being right front and center, tanking the damage. I love it.
Getting your new powers,
you've
new
chosen
magic
to-
powers.
Too
So
bad you've
cool.
chosen to avoid
Use it.
combat.
Yep, I know, right? It's great.
He's the most pacifist paladin, unless it comes to his party. He's just like, oh yeah, murdering random what's it called, like undead? No, I could never
Necromancer.
be
I
a
will
paladin.
say, Kretash, because you're not aiming for a particular person, you're just aiming for that spot, it will land there. So you just need to roll the damage on the explosion, but you don't get the piercing damage.
Oh, but what about the nat 20 damage?
That
Ooh.
you get so you can double the ice,
I'm
but
not
there will
doing
be
it, like,
No, I believe you. I believe you. So remember,
I know,
you
but
roll.
like, I feel like I have to prove this to everyone. Like,
So
I
you
need this
roll.
for me.
I believe with the ice, you don't get a modifier, but you double the
I don't
dice.
get
You double the dice you roll, and if there is a plus modifier to your damage, you double that as well.
See, there's no plus modifier. It's the blast damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That
So you double that.
Yeah, so I'm doubling that damage.
Yeah. You don't get piercing because
and
you're
that
not
was the
attacking
second
one.
level, so that's 3d6
They need to roll a
die.
dex save, don't they?
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay. The white gets a 19.
That's fine.
The first soldier fails absolute odds in that one, so I need to check for fumble. They are safe, and the second soldier gets a 17.
Okay, that's a pass.
Okay.
I'm a little bit disappointed at this. This is a... They don't even take half damage.
They don't. Sorry, Mac.
Okay.
They don't.
So only
so
the
which one
first time.
Which one takes damage?
A takes damage.
Okay, that is... A takes... 28 points of frost damage.
Sorry.
And...
Yeah, A fucking dies.
How much did it take?
28.
Damn.
Alright, and now everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
All right. Having heard that happen, I'm just gonna look to see wherever Cassiopeia is and just say, "That's our cue. Let's go show them what we got."
Cassiopeia nods from 20 feet above.
19 for me.
18 for me.
Nice, Cassiopeia. We got this.
Let's go.
I got 18 plus 3.
I got 16 and 2.
Okay.
Damn.
And combat will now begin. Just give me a moment, I need to sort out the...
Undying soldier, huh?
And
I debate that.
I'm just gonna say that was a bit rude to Kretash.
Okay.
But funny as hell.
And I'm gonna say you of all people should know how long it must have taken to risen that undying soldier.
Yeah.
Am I
Would've
still
been a bitch.
both sides?
The white, hearing you two converse, will simply laugh. Your deceptions did not go unnoticed. However, they were entertaining. And I tell you now, young ones. Oh, give me one moment. There we go. I will tell you now, young ones. You can kill me. I will welcome it. However, others will rise in my wake. And the end times will come for you. And they will move here, and they will attack Seelia. So, give me one moment. Because I wasn't actually sure if you guys were going to make it to this fucking fight with the way it's been going.
Well, look, I'll be honest. Like I am myself,
Okay.
we tried.
So, right, Seelia, we're going to start off by you taking... Actually, will you, is the question. Oh, that's a fucking... That's a nat 1 again. Right, I've got the bad luck today. Will they be safe, though? They will not be safe. Okay, now I need to roll...
Enjoy it.
I need to roll
That's
a
how we
D100. And you 85 on the D100. So you will see as the white swings at you with their longsword, but fumbles and drops it, going prone. However, they've only moved 5 feet, so we use half their movement to stand back up, and without picking up their weapon, they're going to make another attack at you. I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit.
Surprisingly, no.
And then they will make one more
very
attack on
quickly,
you.
sorry.
Oh god, yep.
Seelia, can you see the white on your screen? Because I cannot.
Yeah. It's right next to me. It's right in front of me, like one square above.
I do not have that asset
Okay, hold on.
for some reason.
Let me see
Oh,
if...
no. That's why, because for me, it's on the same square as Seelia.
Huh.
It's there.
Okay. Seelia, does a
For
15
me,
hit?
they're both there.
Yes.
Alright. You take 6... No, wait, has that done the math wrong? That might have done the math wrong. Hold on, there's a D plus 3, so that should be 7. I don't know why that's fucked up. Necrotic damage, and you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Let me see where the count was. I am going with actual dice this time because I have fears, and I don't trust. On that one.
No.
Your maximum HP is reduced by the damage you took.
So. Huh?
Your maximum
So,
hit,
like, for.
your maximum hit points is reduced. You can recover them when you take a long rest. If you reach 0, you die. No.
So, so you have to go over here.
I can do it for you, but so your maximum hit die, like your maximum HP, is reduced to 14, I believe, because you took 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the 7
for not
damage
your
on top of
current
that.
health.
So
the
she
most
takes
amount of health you can
she
have
takes the damage
drops.
first.
Okay.
And
So-
does this is this
That-
forever?
This will reset when you take a long rest. If that number reaches 0, you die. That's it. Game over.
Oh, so it's not. There
Refresh
is
your-
no saving throws.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you should be at 14. Wait, I think so. I don't know. Yeah. Wait, I'm doing it.
I'm at 7, 14 max.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that calculates it automatically. Okay. All right. And that will end its turn. Takumi, it's up to you. You will see as like this creature of death, armor in black, reaches over and grabs Seelia, and you can physically see this sort of red aura begin draining her. Seelia, you will feel weakness course over your entire body, and Kretash, her face and her body will begin to look a little frail, as though she is slightly malnourished.
Seelia looks like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, alright. First off, if I wanted to do a perception check to see if there are more of them around here, will that take an action?
That will take your action, yes.
Okay, alright. Just asking. So if I were to move, like, am I able to move, like, cut through the sides of the tree to go, like, here?
So yeah, that will be allowed, yeah, because of the angle, yeah, you wouldn't be hitting the trunk.
So it's fine, alright.
Yeah, basically, if you see that sort of inner circle it's got,
Yeah.
if you hit that, then you can't because that's the main trunk. But anything beyond that sort of inner circle of the tree, yeah, you can move through that.
Alright. Gonna move up there. That's 30. Okay. Would I be able to get a shot at that white? Like the bark isn't blocking it, is it? Because it's only half cover.
Yeah, it's half cover, and they're not standing at it, so it's not really in effect. So yeah, you can take a shot, absolutely.
Absolutely, yep. Takumi's not very happy about what he just saw, so I'm gonna try to shoot at them with the longbow. Okay, roll the dice. Oh my, that's a nat 20.
Okay, remember, so double the dice you roll, and then double the modifier on top of that. So
Easy.
yeah, for you, for the longbow be 2d8 plus 6.
2d8 plus 6. Okay, I rolled a 2. I'm gonna add the number. Plus that, plus 6. Okay, that's 19 longbow, 19 piercing.
Okay. As you shoot your bow, the arrow does collide with the creature. However, you sort of see its armor ripple ever so slightly, and it kind of looks like it was able to soften the blow a little bit.
Okay. Alright. Subtract an arrow. Let me see what else. If I can do anything else. Nope, can't. That concludes my turn.
Okay. Kretash, your turn.
Now, this is an undead creature. Would I know... Like, would I have information on its...
You can roll me an intelligence check to see if you can recall...
Will that use my action?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it would take your bonus action. If you're recalling...
Bonus action.
If you're recalling information you've studied, yes. Because what Takumi was doing, he was trying to see if there are other... Like, he was taking his time to look around. So that takes an action. With you, because you're recalling information, I class that as a bonus action.
Yeah. So, what check was it?
Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
So, 13 plus 2, 15?
15. I'm pretty sure that will get that for you. But I can double check. Yeah, no, that's good enough. So, this creature, it is a white, what it's known as. Basically, they are undead, they are zombie-like, but they retain their intelligence, and they are used often as like some of the higher-up foot soldiers in undead armies in the past. They never tire, they never need rest, they never relax. All they have is their eternal want for war and destruction. And you have studied that often in battle they would take the life of their enemies so that their souls could never return.
Yeah.
You would also know that basically they are known for being resistant to most weapons that aren't blessed by either gods or the weave itself, and they are known for being completely immune to any kind of poison or disease.
Right. But not necrotic. I'd probably be resistant.
Well, they are undead, so innately they necrotic. Like they do not feed off of necrotic, but it's not typically seen as a useful thing because they are undead creatures.
They'd be at the very least they'd be resistant to it.
You can presume.
It sounds about right. You know what, to hell with it. How's Seelia looking?
Bloodied. Well, bloodied isn't the right word, but she is weak.
Weak. Okay.
Yes.
I'd go with bloodied.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, it's more of a lack of blood than anything, really. You've had your life. You're basically having your life sucked out of you. But she's not looking good. She's not looking well. She is weakened.
I'm going to look at Seelia and say, actually, I've got to shoot you a message first. I just need a yes or no.
Okay.
What is sus?
I'm not sure if I know what he's doing.
I don't either. Like, cheered me to her team.
Yes.
You see, yes?
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to look at Seelia and I'm going to say, I'm sorry if this hits you.
Uh-oh.
I will get Cassiopeia to heal you as soon as possible. I'm so sorry, but we need to do this quickly.
What if Cassiopeia goes down in battle?
Please forgive me. I'm going to
This is how
I'm going to cast Ice Knife at the white
Roll
at the
to
second
hit.
level.
Roll to hit.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Ruh-roh.
Takumi would just be saying like, wait, no, wait.
You wouldn't have been able to hear. Well, unless Kretash was shouting, you wouldn't be able to hear.
If I was
No,
able to
I was gonna say
hear
that.
it, yeah.
This is there's a 17 hit.
That hits. Right, so first you get the piercing damage,
Yeah,
which is magical.
is magical.
Mm-hmm. Because it's a spell.
Seelia, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
What'd you
If
get? What'd you get on the
succeed-
D10?
On the D10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 10.
Okay. And now Seelia and the white will make dexterity saving throws.
7.
14.
Oh my god.
And I
You're
would
not
remind
gonna
you
like
that
this.
Zephyr said that if her hit points hit 0, she dies.
No,
not
if
goes
her
down.
max HP hits 0.
Max.
So
Oh,
if she's,
right,
if
okay.
she's drained to
okay.
0, she will die. Because,
Okay.
she will have no health to recover.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
what is it? It's 3d6.
What's the save? Well, we got a 14 on the,
Yeah, look, you passed it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
he move?
Although,
wait.
Seelia, you take 5 points of damage. You got very lucky. I rolled 2 1s and a 3. I'm
I think
sorry.
it's safe to say Seelia isn't currently a critical condition.
But she's still up.
As far as I'm aware, she has not said I'm down.
Guys.
She has not said I'm down.
Can I just say, how the fuck does this prick manage to save a dex from something that's stuck into him?
Well, I think it's the
See,
idea that he would have thrown the knife out of him before it explodes, is how I'm going to flavor it.
Oh
His
yeah,
internal,
no,
his
it
internal
makes
organs
sense
are
at the
judging
same
for
time.
the tip of the knife.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
that is the end of my turn, and I will call out to the others and pass along the information I know about this white, which is, hit it with magic. It's immune to poison. Somebody heal Seelia.
I only have 2 spell slots left.
You should have got a long rest. You got a long rest last session.
Yeah, we got a full rest.
Oh, maybe I just.
But we haven't.
Yeah.
We haven't used.
I'll let you have it now, Cassiopeia. But yeah, you should have taken a long rest because you've only used rituals. Yeah, you should have got that long rest last session when you slept.
All good.
So
I have a lot of spell slots.
I was gonna say, you should not have only 2 spell slots because you've been doing everything as a ritual.
Yeah.
All right, but Cassiopeia, assuming Kretash will end their turn there.
You're just gonna assume that I feel like Kretash ended.
Mm-hmm.
I did say it ended.
I know.
Okay, there we go.
Well, I was. There's a lot going on in my ear right now.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yes.
Alright, cool. That turn order thing on the side is like confusing me a bit.
Yeah, no, it's busted.
Alright. So, in that case, I am going to use my turn. I would like to do a little measurement here to see how far exactly am I from Seelia. I'm pretty far. I'm not exactly super close right now. My flying speed is at 50 feet. Is it just double my walking speed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then it's 50 feet to fly. And I am 20 feet in the air. Okay. Alright. I'm going to have to...
If you need me to work out the hypotenuse again, just give me a second.
No,
okay?
I'm just straight up too far away to do any sort of healing right now. But I will probably do an attack. I can do a little bit of an attack, but okay, I'm gonna fly 50 feet first. So I will fly over to this square. Okay. Move myself like that. Boom! Look at that flight. Oh, we are flying right now. And then I'm gonna. What my options here are right in front of Seelia and B. I'm gonna use a. Let me just make sure that this doesn't like accidentally do extra damage. I don't want to kill Seelia.
Is the white showing up on your screen as well?
Kretash didn't have that reservation.
The white? What do you mean the white?
Did
The-
not.
Like the other
Look,
monsters
I
in front of
apologize.
Seelia, are they showing up on your screen as well?
They are, but they don't have a name underneath their token.
Yeah, it's because they're the only one.
Oh. Thank you. Okay. I would like to attack them with a guiding bolt,
There we go.
and I'll use it. It's one use.
All right.
And okay, I'm gonna do this quickly. I'm gonna click that right over there. Boom.
That is a roll to hit, isn't it? Yeah.
Did I accidentally do 2? Whoops.
You may
Okay,
have.
ignore the second one. I think the first
Yep.
one's the one I was meant to cast.
You're,
And then if I roll it again, the stats.
Are you casting to the white or to the undying soldier?
Which
Remind
one's
me.
the
The undying,
Undying-
the undying
Undying
soldier
soldier
is
thing.
the armored one, like with the gold armor. The white
Okay.
is here.
the white?
The white.
The white.
11 does not hit.
Okay, this is cool. That's all I'm gonna do.
That's all you can do? Okay, it's okay. Right, then, in that case, the Undying Soldier will begin making its advances towards Kretash. And it will go for... its spear attacks.
These are gonna hurt.
The first one's
I
a 10. I think that misses.
That misses.
And the second one also misses.
I'm sorry, Seelia.
Is the white's turn.
I didn't. Did I get it?
Oh no, you didn't.
Really?
Sorry.
No,
it's
okay.
no, it's because
I'm
on my end because I've got 3 things at the bottom because Wa
It's
is
alright,
not taking part,
Right.
and one of the
I'm
things is
just
fucking dead. Yeah, no, it is
It's
your
alright.
turn. Sorry, I missed that.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Valid.
Valid. Yeah, very valid.
Okay, that is 13 healing, which is more than I have, but that's fine.
Don't disclose.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, nothing.
Is that what you're doing?
I
with
mean,
your
I said it
10?
wrong.
I know.
Okay, give me 2 seconds to figure out if there is anything else I can do. I mean, this is some bullshit. I doubt I can try and move away or anything. Yeah. Oh, I think this is pretty much everything I do.
Rai, you sound a little quiet. I don't think your mic's picking
Oh,
you up.
sorry, I'm just pissed off. That's why I'm quiet.
Oh,
Fine. It's fine. Yeah.
I'm sorry, this wasn't how I wanted it to go either.
It has nothing to do with you.
Right.
She's just mad at me.
Is that the end of your turn, Seelia?
I'm also after healing myself. You know, just maybe becoming more of a person. I'm just gonna look at Kretash and say, don't do that again.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
That's it.
It will be the
And
white
I'm still
turn
just
now.
scrubbing my armor, by the way. Just...
You've done,
Valid.
you've done enough, Wa.
Oh yeah, I'm all good. I'm all set. I'm just happy to watch this train
So,
wreck.
the white will use one of its...
He's done enough in 3 weeks. He's killed the bird. And it took him 2 weeks to do it.
The white will now look over to Kretash, and then look over at Cassiopeia, and then look over at Takumi, and then Seelia. And it will take out its longbow and start aiming for Kretash.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
No, because it's not moving.
Because it.
He hasn't moved.
So that's
mean,
a
yeah,
fucking...
but it is-
That's a fumble. I mean, it can attack whoever it wants, as long as it doesn't move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hasn't moved out of the 5-foot range.
Oh, that's a fumble. And it is safe, and so it's going to go for a second attack. And I assume an 11 misses.
That misses.
I believe I remember your armor class. And this white is shit. Okay, Takumi, it's your turn.
We know all about that.
This is it, buffed as well.
Yeah.
Because it was meant to be a big
Oh.
fight.
If
We'll make short work of it.
You would have to like the log counts
Next
as
to
difficult
Seelia.
terrain.
right,
So-
so would I be able to move here?
I will allow that, yes. Because of how
Ooh.
small.
Alright, so if I went here, would I have disadvantage on my longbow or no?
No, because you have to be next to them for disadvantage. So you'd have to be there.
Yeah. He's got
There,
to
you would
figure.
not have a disadvantage against this one.
Right.
As long as you're not adjacent. Yeah, as long as you're not
Yeah.
adjacent on any axis, you are fine.
Hey.
Okay.
I see that.
You kind of deserve
Okay.
I
So,
would honestly, if Seelia was the one to shoot me right now, I would not even be mad.
it. Right. What would you like to do, Takumi?
Okay, just want to make sure about my psionic strike damage add-on. I see that with that, like, I do it after my hit, but I also have to roll to hit for that. Do you rule it that if I hit with the attack, then I can just
If
roll
you
the
hit
damage
with
for
the
psionic?
if you hit with the attack, yes, you'll hit with the psionic.
All right, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna move
And
up.
it's my decision. If anyone doesn't like it, fuck off.
Fuck off, exactly.
Yeah, bye. All right, now move up
Ah,
and gonna take. I'm gonna shoot with my longbow and add the psionic strike after it. I believe that's how it works. Yeah, immediately after you hit. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Gonna
Let me
roll
know
to
what
hit
you
with
get.
the longbow.
On the white.
Okay.
yeah?
Yes, the white. Absolutely. Yes. 12 plus 5, 17.
That hits. Yep.
Okay, now first, the piercing damage. That's a D8. So that's 1 plus 3 on the damage, so 4 piercing, and then the psionic strike add-on.
Mhm.
Check off the die. Okay. All right. How much force damage? 3 plus 3. 6.
6 psychic, yeah?
Force. Force,
I
yes.
thought it was psychic.
No, that's
Sonic
not how it's
strike.
showing up. I can send you a screenshot right
Yeah,
now.
I know, I'm reading it
If-
now. Yeah, no, yeah, I see it. Okay, so as you sort of let loose your arrow, you can sort of
Yes.
you feel a kind of familiar vibration at your fingertips, and as you let loose, you see this sort of purple energy swirling around it, almost like a little spiral around the arrow. And whilst the arrow connects, and again there's this ripple across the white's armor, the purple sort of little tendrils will dissipate over its chest and sort of cause the white to stumble, and it will look down at the arrow and snap it off. But then it will look, as the purple seeps over its armor and like over its skin, it will look up at you. That is not possible.
So I've heard.
You
You'll find my party and I are full of many surprises.
must die for the good
Haven't heard that one before.
of the balance.
Says you.
And it will turn to the other three. We can settle our quarry, but not now. This creature, this abomination, must be destroyed if any of us are to survive.
You hurt my party. You're not making it out of this one.
Silence!
I don't take orders
Necromancer, half-elf, Arakokra. Let us deal
White.
with the bigger threat. Together.
What would that be? What would that be?
It aims its bow at Takumi. We can settle our differences once this monster is destroyed.
Why do you keep calling him a monster? You are the one who raises the dead.
He is a corruption of magic.
I could say the same for you.
Necromancy has found its place in the world. What he is, what he has done, what he is able to do, it cannot be allowed to exist. Kretash, it is your turn.
Wait.
Can I also just say, you say the energy has been described as purple. Can we flavor it so it's like the color is like a light energy-ish, lightsaber-ish kind of purple to contrast with the darker purples we've seen in the party?
Yeah, okay.
Like mine could be
like
like
those, yeah.
like
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
like neon, yes, brighter neon purple.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
It will not change the reaction in any way.
Oh, absolutely. I just want to just flavor the color difference. like-
Absolutely.
Lightsaber purple.
I'm going to look at the white. I'm gonna say, you're right. You're right. I should deal with the bigger threat. I'm going to turn to Takumi. And I'm gonna cast Chill Touch
Or-
on the Undying Soldier standing next to me.
Okay, is that considered a ranged attack? Remind me.
Well, see, that's a hard one because I think so, but it
It is a ranged spell attack.
Okay, yeah. So
Yes,
you will have to
I
roll with this.
create-
You'll have to roll with disadvantage on that.
Oh god, I'm gonna take one for the team here.
I don't think you can move back.
I can. It's gonna hurt, but I
Yeah,
can.
it will provoke. One moment.
Take it.
I just need to send a message.
The message of violence.
Not that. A message of fear. Okay, right. The Undying Soldier. Alright. It's not gonna hit you. These things are fucking useless today. Alright, do whatever you want to do.
I'm grateful. Yeah, so I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna look directly at Takumi and then cast Chill Touch behind this Undying Soldier and just grab him.
Okay, roll to hit.
I swear no one would believe me if I didn't take photos of these.
So we assume it's not 20.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get the time in there as well as the clock?
So remember, double
So
the
it's
dice and double any modifier. I mean it's Chill Touch, right? I don't think it does, but double your dice, and then if you do have a modifier, then...
Yeah, no modifier.
All right.
So that is what is that? That's a 1d8. That's a 7. So double that. That's 14 necrotic damage.
Okay,
on
and as
the Undying Soldier.
your hand sort of reaches out and goes into the Undying Soldier, you can see as like the eyes inside it begin to glow, and like it sort of looks up, dropping its shield, dropping its spear, and it sort of clutches at itself, and you see the body inside begins to wither and become ash, and the armor falls with a clanging sound. It falls dead.
There's no okay. Okay.
You never studied
And
it.
Kretash will Well, I mean,
Something
I
was
probably did study it.
Oh, is it not in this
Given
fight?
that
You
it's-
didn't study what it was.
Yeah, no, I didn't study it in this fight. I'm sure I will have to study it at a later point and try to work out why that happened, because there's no way that 14 points of could be. It's undead.
I mean, they're newborns.
It wouldn't be vulnerable to necrotic,
Newborns.
would it?
Cassiopeia, it's your turn.
And I will say to the white, the bigger threat is dealt with.
You do not understand what you travel with, Kretash.
Mhm. Yeah, but at least I get to travel. He doesn't.
You harbor this monster.
Yeah, I know.
You have
She's a bit
doomed-
ugly, but you get used to the beak. Hey.
Oi.
You have doomed all of Toriel. Cassiopeia, take your turn. The conversation cannot continue.
It cannot continue, really. What if I just choose to, what if I just let it? I'm on with the conversation personally.
I mean, I was done with the
It
conversation.
cannot continue on Kretash's turn.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
They
Okay.
will no longer address Kretash.
Okay, I would like, in that case, to attempt to cast another huge bolt of power.
Alright.
A guiding bolt, if you will. But I'll press, I'm using it, but I've accidentally used up both the things on my character sheet, so I'm just gonna cast it, but I'm using it.
That's fine. Or you can just roll a d20 and then add whatever modifiers you would need to.
I'll just press the button, and the thing will do it for me.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
8 does not hit.
No. Okay, and it just, yeah.
Like, you cast it and you see this sort of shooting star explode into the trunk of this tree over here.
Okay.
You're a terrible druid. You've just hurt nature itself.
Oh.
And Gaia is not happy.
I'm a terrible druid. I made Gaia upset. This is like the worst thing ever. What the hell?
I'm the very
Seelia,
thing
it's your
orchard to
turn.
destroy.
It is your turn.
I have a question. While I'm still like facing it, could I like?
As long as
Could
you
I
don't
move to here
move, as
without-
long as you don't leave its like adjacent area. Yes.
Yeah. So like this still counts.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I would like to come over here, and I would like to cast. What is it called? Thunder Wave. Woo. At
Okay. So.
yeah. It's Constitution save 15.
Yes.
I don't know how to wait.
That's fine. So it's
How do I
Thunder
cast
Wave,
it?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Oh wait, you have to do a con save, and then I have to roll damage if it's over, like if it's under 15. Yeah.
Yeah. So the way, because there's been a lot of Thunder Wave, is the one that surrounds you. Thunder Clap is the one where you get to position it a little bit. So
Yeah,
you're
Thunder
doing
Wave
clap,
is
aren't you?
No. Thunder Wave is from me.
Oh yeah,
15 feet.
yeah. Sorry, forgive me.
Yeah, no worries.
It's weird that they got two spells that are pretty much named the same fucking thing, but they do different things. All right.
Yeah, it's basically a wave of thunderous force sweeps out
Yep.
from you.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can put it on either side and it would still hit. So that's a con save, right?
Yeah, 15.
Nat 1.
It's a nat 20.
Are you
Ugh.
shitting me?
Does it take half as
That's-
much or just nothing?
Wait, give me just a second. On a fail, no. Thunder damage and half as much damage.
Okay.
So. Why is it?
So you roll the damage and we'll just half it rounding up.
Okay. Roll it. It rolled it. It is 12.
Okay,
So,
half of that is
6.
6.
Okay. Is not pushed. Bad.
Alrighty.
Okay, before Zephyr, just real
This is
quick.
heard up to. You might hear this. Well, I might hear it. It is heard
That's
out
what I was
to.
about to
Yeah.
ask. It's 300 foot, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, you would hear this sort of thunderous clap in the distance. Like the sound of thunder and lightning cracking in the air.
It's fine. It'll be like 50 turns before I could get to you guys anyway.
Yeah,
so-
and Master Toe will look up. Looks like they're having fun without you.
We should probably head over.
You should head
That's
over.
fine.
All right.
Whether or not you like it, they're your group. You're responsible for
Yeah.
each other. Go be an adult.
No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes.
You don't want to mess with Masato.
I'm sorry. I took one look into Malachi's camera and went, "I'm still gonna mess this up somehow." And look, he's like halving already. I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just gonna make my way. Right, I've made it.
Alright.
I'm gonna double move each time, so I'm moving 60 foot each round.
Yep, that is fine. And the white is going to willingly take Celia's attack of opportunity if she wishes to give it. because it is moving over.
That's a question though. Would the tree stump be moved away from the thunder wave?
Wait.
Because it's an
No,
unattached object.
no, it's too heavy.
I will take the opportunity attack, but the thing is, like, what can I?
It has to be a melee attack of some description.
Well, your girl has a stabby stab. If that counts, I will
Stab,
try
stab,
and
counts as stab, stab.
That is, it won't show me.
Did you?
No.
Did you? Is that a roll to hit or?
That's a roll to hit.
Is that
It's
a
1d20 plus 1.
Is that a
It's a
nat
nat
one?
1.
Right. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
roll a d4.
Oh no.
Fumble dice.
Again, sorry.
Roll a d4 for me.
Wait. I'm trying to okay, over here. A 2.
A 2. You are safe.
Oh.
Thank goodness.
And now, Shadow, you are going to take some attacks. So,
Great.
it will start with a long sword attack.
Don't say if it hits or misses. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, because I have a cutting words, which could be, I can do it attack roll, ability check, or damage roll. So, I think I will use it on a damage if it hits. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm a 13. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
No.
Alright, it will go for number 2. And it will also miss. And it will go for number 3, and it will also fucking miss. It's your turn.
Okay.
You fucking
Wasn't
fuck
expecting
all.
3.
Yeah. This white is
Okay.
literally. I don't think the white has hit a single attack other than the life drain.
They big
Yeah.
mad. They're enraged, so they can't focus.
Very well. It's more like they are not frightened, but they are very cautious and fearful of what you are.
Also point out that every encounter that has been scripted has gone really easily for us. We get in one encounter that we were meant to avoid completely, and it wrecks us.
It's karma. It's karma.
There's probably a reason for that. It's scripted. We're meant to fight it. Easy fight. We're not meant to fight it. It's probably too fucking difficult for us to fight, but we're gonna fucking do it anyway.
Good, go. Let's carry on with the fight, though.
Yep.
It's gonna get great when you have optional fights.
With the long sword, 11 plus 6, 17.
That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna do the psionic strike damage add-on again after I roll the slashing. So with slashing, that's an 8 plus 6.
How do you want to do this?
slashing. Alright, well if that does it, then I don't need to use the psionic add-on. Straight to the... wait. You know what? Straight to the heart. If it has
Okay.
one. Well, wherever the heart would be.
Well, you can strike where its chest is. You are aware of biology. You did
Yes.
study in your exams.
Clearly did, yeah.
So you sort of jam
Hospital can attest.
and even though you know your blade is weaker, it is still able to pierce the leather and go directly into its heart. However, it will simply stand there staring at you as you see this sort of black ichor running down your blade. And it will basically drench its hand in its own black blood-like essence and place a print on your chest. Sildarkin will destroy you as a mercy to this world. You are a nightmare worse than death. And it will begin to become ash, and you will see what remains of its skin will flake away, its jagged teeth crumpling to dust. And you will all see this sort of wisp disappear into the trees and into the wind. Why it is at this moment that you are standing watching as this sort of smoky ash drifts off into nothingness. And you see the party standing around you, Seelia, pale, Cassiopeia flying midair, Takumi, his blade hovering in the air, dripping with black. And you'll hear a voice from the side. That one was meant for me. And that's where we'll leave it tonight.
Oh.
Zephyr, do you know what you just did?
Dang.
I know what I just did, Shadow, but I also know what you think I just did.
About the handprint on the arm?
I know what I did. I know what you think I'm referencing.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done to you.
Should I just send a screenshot just so we're on the
I'm
same
aware.
page?
No, I'm aware, but I'm also sorry.
Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of episode 12.
Damn.
Good being here.
It's been
That was a lot of fun.
I
mental
probably should have just cut
ride.
its head off. Probably should just cut the head off.
I will say as
What
much,
you say
Shadow. No
was-
matter what happened, it was going to be the same.
Yeah.
You cannot avoid the plot.
Yep. Even if I
No matter how much you
The
guys
plot is
might want to try, you cannot avoid the plot.
I don't know. We did a pretty good job for the first hour.
I know, right? We did that perfectly,
true.
Malachi, as well. Like,
Honestly,
between the
that was
two of us, I'm pretty sure we were on the same wavelength on how to act.
I mean,
Little bit.
it wasn't that. You killed my fucking bird. You're going to die.
Yeah,
you
you
knew I
killed
was going to kill your bird.
No.
Yes!
Crowley. You
I'm
killed
just look.
Crowley.
I'm glad that I was in the area. I'm really annoyed that we didn't.
I'm fucking
We
glad
didn't
you
fight.
didn't, because you have no idea what you're about to unearth. Fucking 2 chapters early.
Wait, glad he
go.
didn't what?
Wait, because I said let's go investigate the tracks.
No, there's something else that you guys are gonna
Okay.
uncover if you're not fucking careful.
If you're not.
Oh, we're the most
Wait,
careful
what-
party.
What did
I'm
we
sorry,
mess up?
have
Middle
you
of
met
D&D.
us?
You know that for sure.
Well,
Yeah, we
thank
messed
you,
up.
ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for the second bonus episode, episode 12 of Trinity Isle. Jesus fucking Christ. I need
We
a raise.
survived.
I didn't.
It was great.
Celia's mad at me.
Yeah.
No more
Actually,
head
no,
on
one
the
thing I should have
shoulder.
asked. One thing I should have asked. If I'd have asked, would Celia have had advantage on that dex throw because she knew it was coming?
No. It's still an
But
explosion.
that was like
Would you
twice.
have a
twice-
better chance of dodging a grenade that was placed right next to you, even if you knew it was going to explode?
If
Like-
I knew it was coming, I would prepare that jump already.
Yeah, but you
Dude,
still get hit
dude,
by traps.
Yeah, she would.
Yes.
She would not have had time.
But
because-
my reaction to that would have been
But
faster.
your warning
Lord.
still happens within that 6 second period.
6 seconds.
You're basically
6
saying,
seconds is
hey,
a long time.
yeah, but you're basically saying, hey, this is going to explode as you're throwing it, and like, as it is
Yeah.
piercing the guy. So I'm gonna say no, she would not. Plus, it's magic.
Yeah.
So
I was
was,
also
like-
really worried that white was going to just keep sapping Celia's life.
I.
Feels
well,
sweaty.
no, because I'm not gonna purposefully kill her, but I wanted to establish that this is a thing things can do now. Because
Yes.
you guys are pissing off a lot of people, not just me.
I know, but we do it so well.
Yeah, we're great at it.
Right.
Honestly, fuck it.
Well,
No.
ladies and gentlemen,
I
thank
can't
you
wait to get to Master.
for joining us for episode
Yes.
12. Now, episode 13 will take place on the scheduled time, in a week from now at 6 p.m. GMT, as that is our running schedule. This was bonus. This was not planned by me. This was entirely done by the cast, so you can thank them once again. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you for.
all sorting this out, and it's been great for fucking
some of us.
Oh, you guys were actually meant to make it to Gaidanus today, and this fight was.
What's a bonus episode? It makes sense that we didn't.
I know, but also it's like, you know, you got
There was a
you
plot
guys are
hook
meant to be
there, so-
done with the fight by the second hour, but apparently not.
Luck, no. Also, can I just say that today, like, fucking Kretash has thrown me off like twice today. Earlier when I was talking to Matthew, right? And I'm trying to think of sentences, and then I get a DM which is like, oh, Kretash is gonna put his hand on your shoulder or something. And I'm just actually like, what does that mean?
Hang on. No, Kretash knows. You have just had a traumatic episode.
Yes, and he sat there next to me, wide eyes like this.
It's just
Very comforting.
it was a comfort hand. Like, hey, it's
I
okay.
See,
I'm
Seelia,
here
you've
for
got a
you.
traumatic episode. I'm gonna make an explosion of ice around you.
Yeah, and then you're like, let me
Now-
comfort
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Then you're like, let me ice you. So yeah,
I'm
Kretash.
Time to chill
mixed-
out.
I apologize.
Mixed signals. That is
It
mixed
was
signals.
hard. It was a risk. It was a
late to
calculated risk, and
apologize.
it failed. And I am sorry.
Bad calculation.
We can
Exactly,
deal
that's
with,
why I
we
say
can
with the
deal
calculator
with
risk, the
this. We
calculations
can
were
deal
wrong.
with this next fucking week. Cause
Doesn't
fuck
mean
me,
you gotta do it
the
right now.
entire episode 13, unlucky 13, it's just gonna be you lot arguing again. And you know what? I'm not gonna fuck. I've got stuff ready for the entry of Gaidanus, but you know what? I'm not preparing anything for next week. Because y'all are gonna argue for 3 hours. I can see it now. It's gonna be great.
I mean, there's also the NPC guy who just showed up, so he's
If there's,
gonna probably
if there's
have
an
some-
episode 14 because these guys haven't slaughtered each other, you can colour me surprised. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week for Trinity Isle, episode 13. It's been an absolute pleasure, as it always is. We are going to run down the cast one more time, and then we're going to raid. So thank you very much to
Hello,
Takumi
legends.
Inui, the human fighter, played by Shadowblade 312.
That is indeed I. Thank you very much for joining us today, and hope to see you again next week. Same time, same place.
Thank you to Kretash the Cold, the Dark Elf Wizard, played by Malachi__Gaming.
Now you all know he doesn't really want to thank me.
I don't want to thank you either. It's like
Thank
a
you
no
to
thank
Seelia, the half-son elf bard, played by the Trinity Isle artist, DelphiniumRai.
For now. Until I die. Never mind. But
No,
yeah, she.
not happening.
Have a
Thank you.
lovely rest of your day.
Thank you to War Short Temper, the human paladin warlock, played by the TheMrWa.
I've been that pacifist paladin. You take care.
Thank you to Cassiopeia, the Aarakocra druid, played by TheBarinade.
Take your hips, love your hips. Bye bye, everybody.
And thank you from me, CJ_Zephyr, your slightly above average D&D streamer. Safe travels.